Hello, jeez. Hello, everybody. I am live, and yeah, it was kind of crowded around here a minute ago. So anyway, it's new character day. Let's talk to the chat, then we'll talk about the character. And we still have some setting up to do of the character. He's obviously you can almost see 10 items just on him, so we'll take care of that as well. So we had Darude, who was really early. Don't know if they're still around. Mr. 3. Robin, Tracy, Zero Cool, Keith, Derek Bain, Viticus, Jules, Mandy, True, Steve, Angels, let's see, Monkey, RHPS, I don't know, that may be a second one, but that's okay. Highway, or High Wind, not Highway, High Wind, Missy, Aereo, oh, and of course the chat decides to jump on me. Fadra Ryan? Okay, hopefully I got that right. Patrick, Thomas, Anthony, Bazukovich. I think I got everyone. Hello. Okay, so this character, first I'm going to talk about the rules. This is an idea that I tested out for member stream about a month ago. I think it's a good one, but we'll find out. You never know. Things always sound like a good idea, and then you do them. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But let me just look at the rules, what I had jotted down really quick. There's also, you can do exclamation rules in the chat, and rules are also in the, and that's pretty kind of abridged, in the chat. And then you can actually look at the description on the video, also has the rules. So here we go. The rules are, well, I have to have 10 items or less, obviously on the character. Not everything counts as an item, and I'll get to that. But here we go. No stash. Once I drop an item, it stays dropped. I can't pick it back up again. Identical items that stack, so they have to actually stack. They only count as one item. So stimpaks, bobby pins, a particular ammo type, so say 45 ammo. If I have 10, if I have 100, it counts as one item. Think of like the supermarket checkout. If you bought a can of beans, right, it would count as one item. It wouldn't count as each individual bean. Think of it like that. Let's see here. We've got, I lost my place because I looked over. Quest items obviously aren't going to count. And I say obvious, I mean, it's obvious to me. May not be obvious to everyone else. Cosmetic items don't count unless they provide, like the vault suit right now that I'm wearing is just the regular vault suit. It doesn't count. If it had modded, like it was a shielded lining, then it would count because it gives me a buff. Something like that. So no bean counting, exactly. Basically, if it doesn't affect gameplay, it doesn't count. This is driving me nuts. It doesn't count. So things like plans, notes, that sort of thing. Because if I get a plan, I'll just learn it and then it's gone. If it's a duplicate, then it obviously has no effect on anything. Legendary modules, I never came up with a good solution for those, so I'm just going to ignore them. They don't count as really anything. I may randomly roll a thing once or twice, but since I have no stash, there really won't be any crafting, so it's not like I'll craft a bunch of things. Caps don't count. I mean, currencies don't count, because I really don't have no control over getting those. They'll just be in my inventory. They don't count. What else? Okay, so the last thing is events. If I'm at an event, I'm allowed to area loot, and I have to go to the nearest workbench, break it all down, get down to 10 items before I can actually leave that area. That's kind of the only time I'm allowed to area loot. Other than that, it's, well, I mean, like loot all. So it's a little convoluted. I tried to keep it as simple as possible, but yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, so, and if all else fails, there's always the judgment call of, all my judgment is final. So we're going to clean some things up here. So let's drop some items. First, let's go and unfavorite things. Let's see here. Obviously, I've got all these things. So for example, grenades, that would count as one item. I have 5 grenades, but they're all identical. They stack. That would be one thing. Let's see, modules just in scrap box, so you can use them at the end of the character's life. I thought of that, Mr. 3. The problem is the character's not going to have any scrap, so I won't be able to use them for anything. I mean, that's the problem. So I'll probably just use them as I go. If I get something that's, like some gun or piece of armor that's not legendary, maybe I'll roll it, maybe I won't. For the most part, I'm not going to really worry about it. They're just kind of going to be there. I can't give them away. I can't do anything, so yeah. Anyway, let's get, wow, there's a lot of stuff in there. Let's see, first thing I want to do, I want to get rid of the combat knife. I want to get rid of the grenades. My armor, each one of these counts as one piece. So I'm going to get rid of down to there. And you can see there's a counter. We'll set the counter on the screen once I figure out what I've got. And that should save me from looking at the Pip-Boy as much. It'll still be a lot of things. I don't really need that. The backpack I'm going to get rid of because that will be an item. We're going to get rid of all this food because all this food would count as as items. Let's see here. Aid. Okay. I'll probably keep stimpaks. Radaway, I may roll the dice on. Radex, I'll probably roll the dice on. Antibiotics could be super helpful. Let's get rid of the Radaway for starters. I mean, I don't anticipate a lot of mods. Bobby pins I may keep, I may not. I'll just learn that. Let's get rid of all the junk, because that's a lot of things. Survival syringe. Well, but that would be in my inventory. It's not like, well, oh yeah, survival syringe. I hadn't thought about that, because that's like food, drink. That's everything, right? That's like all your stuff. Tons of caps. You can buy some junk, use them up. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I guess at the end of the thing, maybe that's true. I could at the end of the thing. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. We're going to keep the ammo, so I'm going to keep the gun. Okay, so let's get rid of the backpack here. Apparel. Get rid of the backpack. Okay, so what does this leave us at? That's one item. That's two items. That doesn't count. So that's two more. So that's four. Oh, let's get rid of the repair kits. Those count, and scrap kits count, so we get rid of those things. So that would be 5. Holotapes are never going to count. We'll learn that. This counts as one item. I obviously won't have a chance to get any more, but this will count as one item, so I'll keep it. I will have some junk, I guess, for a while until that gets used up. And then that's an item. So was that 7? I think that's like 7 things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we got 7 items. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna favoriting things doesn't really, it doesn't help. Like that was one of the suggestions we made during the test stream, was to favorite everything. And that way it would be an easy way to count. But some things you can't favorite. For example, bobby pins, can't favorite those. So ammo is the same way. You can't favorite junk either. I mean, you could look at component view, but I can't favorite that either. So it doesn't really work to do that. But that was 7 items. So we're going to put the count up to 7 here. There we go. So that's my current count of how many items. Hopefully everyone's clear. A little bit of a lag from the stream monitor to make sure I'm on the right. Oh, it has 8. Went too far. Oh, jeez. Okay, come on. Just go to 7 and stay to 7. There we go. All right. Did I miss anything? Let's see here. Make sure I got everything. Something about happy. Okay, I think I'm that. It's not a good idea. Thank you. I appreciate your support. We need a challenge. Actual challenge. 500 items in inventory. Sure. Let's see. One of the headhunt bosses does AoE that wrecked you earlier today, like 7 times in a row. Oh, that's fun. Let's see here. Modules just... Oh, okay. I think we're up to speed, sort of, maybe. No buying from vendors? I mean, that's most of my characters, Derek. I mean, I very rarely buy from vendors, so yeah. That wouldn't be really much of a challenge. Let's see. Survival syringe is a possibility. TDM, hey, hello. What are the gameplay goals? Reach a certain level, launch a nuke. TDM, I don't know. I'm basically just going to follow quests for a bit and see how it goes, and then see if I like it, see if it's a good idea, and if we keep it going. Why does ammo count? It goes with your gun. It's an item because I said so. I mean, that's why. I mean, it's an item that affects game. I mean, look at it this way. If I drop the ammo, I would still have a gun. I could bash with the gun. So it's something that improves my gun. So, but like I said, all rules are my rules. So yeah, because I said so, basically. So yes, let's see. So we've got our gun. And, God, is there any point? Usually I make a run over this direction, but there's really no point. Like going through, and I mean, I could kill ghouls and stuff, but yeah, there's really no point. So let's just do the, and I could do this, but no, I'm not going to do that either. I'm not going to do the angler one. I don't want a fishing pole, because that'll be the thing. If I do the fishing quest, see, that's another thing, because this is something I would normally do, would be to pick this up, and then I go there and get some quick levels. The problem is, if you do this opening quest, you will start getting improved bait. So I'll have to like dump improved bait after every event, which I don't want to do. Character has hair. Yeah, the character, I wanted to make him look, well, I was going to make him like, just like some old dude, but he doesn't really look, he doesn't look old. I didn't do anything with the face. He looks like he's young and he has gray hair. So whatever. I was going to make him like an old man, like like some old man at the supermarket kind of thing. Seems valid. I appreciate that, Missy. So yeah. yeah, so we're just gonna make our way and see how it goes, and the pain of not picking things up. And it was one of those things, like when we did it, you do reach points where I don't know about survival syringe. That feels like it kind of breaks the spirit of things, though. Rubber banding, or maybe that was just the camera jumping. But survival syringe feels kind of like a cheat. Honestly, I don't know that I would do it just because of that. It feels too easy. Let's see here. All right. Oh wait, I can do stimpaks though. That's what I'll do. I'll pick up the stimpaks and we're good to go. Must pay for everything with change. There we go. Young with gray hair. Well, that was me. I mean, that was actually me, Mandy. I started going gray. I got my first gray hairs when I was like in my mid-20s. So yeah, I mean, I didn't have like this kind of, like, even now my hair isn't that gray. If it was longer, it was longer. It still has a little bit of brown here and there. But and I could never do a beard like that. I'm jealous of anyone that could grow a beard like that. I can grow one, but it's kind of thin and weak, and yeah. Like he's wearing a bad disguise, kind of. Yeah, it's like a young guy trying to look old without the like the prosthetics on the face and stuff. Got your first gray hairs at 24. About 30% gray. What was 24? It was like 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. Why are the ghouls? Big 12 ref. It's part of... no, it's lunchboxes. I was going to come with some silly answer. It's just what the lunchboxes do. That's one of the effects. 56 only started getting straight gray this year. Oh, wow. Oh, and the rest of it fell out. Yeah, see, that I don't have. My hair is... Yeah. There's no bald in my family at all. So, I mean... It would make it easier because I do like my hair short. So if it fell out, it'd make things easier. But I don't think that's going to happen. There's no, yeah, nothing but thick hair in my family. Grandpa was fully white hair when he was 22. Oh, okay. Boom. I got some score. Let's see. No screws. No that. Now the tough part is going to be when I decide I want to switch weapons, because I don't know that I don't know what the build's going to be. I haven't really thought that far ahead. Can we get caps? Might as well take caps since they don't count. And now I have 16 of them. How
are you holding up?
I don't know what I'm going to do for the build here. I think I'm just going to take agility here. I'll just do another action boy. Because it kind of depends on what happens. You know, I don't know what drops I'm going to get, that sort of thing. Sin City, hello! Gray's only on your nose and chin hair. Oh, there you go. Got your first gray hairs in your beard when you got to like 35-ish. All right. Yeah, I was, mine was pretty slow. I mean, I've cut my hair like really short since maybe I was 20, 21, something like that. And so for me, like I was probably around 25, somewhere in there, plus or minus. I would get gray hair, but you wouldn't see it unless it had been like a few weeks since I had shaved, you know, since I'd cut the hair. And then it got to a point where it didn't matter eventually. I mean, probably when I was in my 30s, it got to a point where no matter how short I cut it, there was always some gray. But it's never been something that really has bothered me. Hey, Brian, as you can see, you like beards. Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, see, here we go. Do I want to switch to I mean, I can pick it up at least because I have, so if I pick that up, and 308, okay, that puts me at 9 items. So we'll do that a couple of bits. And we'll put this gun over here. I can't even use it yet. Okay, so, because I don't know, I may want to go for that. I may want to go, I'm not really sure. Probably, well, I guess it doesn't really matter as far as the ammo. Since I'm counting one type, you know, a stack of ammo is like one thing. It doesn't really matter if I go commando or if I go, you know, semi-automatic. Normal hair is almost black. 80 gray hair was very visible. Yeah, mine's kind of brown. I mean, it's kind of light. I mean, it's light. It's gotten lighter as I've gotten. I mean, the brown probably hasn't gotten lighter. What's happened is it's just like the gray has kind of taken over, you know, hair by hair. But it was kind of noticeable. The gray, it starts showing up on the sides. Like that's where it would show up a little bit on the sides. And then, you know, eventually got to a point where it was just always visible. That buzz cut to your 16-ish, then you had your current haircut. It's funny, you know, when you cut your hair really short, and it's not really a style, like it's not like that was a style, especially when I did it. You get all kinds of people ask you about it. It's so weird that people would ask you about your haircut. It's just like, well, this is just how I cut my hair. They would ask you if you were in the army, if you were, well, in the military, if you were a swimmer. That was a question I would get. Are you a swimmer? Are you a missionary? Of course, that was the one. And it was like, I just like short hair. It's just like one of those things. Like, I don't ask you about why your hair is that way. Why are you bothering me? But yeah. Pretty safe to say no power armor this run. No, because power armor would count as like 8 items, right? Because you'd have the frame plus 6 pieces plus the fusion cores. That would be like 8 items. And fusion cores would actually be troubling because they don't really stack because they have condition. So you'd have like a bunch that would stack and then one that's partially charged. So it'd actually be 9 items for power armor. So yeah, it wouldn't work. Like salt and pepper with black-haired women? Okay. That sounds very cannibalistic. Pixelfish, hello! Do you think Bethesda should make agility less crowded? No. I don't. I mean, I think it's perfectly fine to not be able to have every single perk under every single special. Like, I think, honestly, if anything, I think they should make more choices. Make it so we have to take more hard choices instead of just like, I want everything, make it less crowded. Oop, nope, don't take the wood. But that's me. I'm sure a lot of people disagree. Started buzzing your own hair in your teens for 2 reasons: cheap and you hated going to the barber. You're not very social. Oh yeah, for me it was just like I just never liked my hair. I could never come up with a haircut that I liked, honestly. And I never wanted to put product in it, you know, so that kind of limits what you can do. I don't think there's anything alive here. And so at one point my my high school girlfriend, she was going to cosmetology school. And so I let her just start messing around with my hair. We kept trying things. And it kept getting shorter and shorter. And eventually I went, okay, let's just do this. Just put a guide, put a guide on the clippers and do that. And that was it. It was like, God, it takes me 2 seconds to wash it. I never have to comb it. Yeah, it's comfortable. So yeah, it was it. The only downside is when I go outside in the summertime, I have to wear a hat because getting the top of your head sunburned is very uncomfortable, not very pleasant. But yeah, that's been since I was like 20, 21, something like that. Cut your own hair, could only do buzz cut. Yeah, I do my own hair. I mean, it would be silly for me to pay or to go somewhere to do it. I mean, it's just, it does it, it's like 10 minutes every few weeks. I can just, take out the clippers, and every few years, I need new clippers every few years, probably every like 10 or 15, but yeah. What do you think about the new scoreboard? I think it's very underwhelming. It's nothing. It's just a lot of words. We're getting a lot of words as rewards. Too many. Between the titles and the camp titles and the logos, it's just, there just isn't much there for me. I know some people said they're really excited about it. So, I'm not going to say whether it's good or bad, but for me, it's not something that I'm super excited about. Probably not something that I'm going to, I don't know. Wow, we got, I don't usually encounter this many houses on the way to the first place here. When you actually do style your hair, it's either the 10 cut or Ruffy Spikes. Let's see. Honestly, Butcher Juicy went all the way to make it look better. No, not at all. It wasn't anything like that. It was like I was just never happy with the haircut I had. And so it was just, yeah, I just like, I want something different. I have like this big, they call it a cowlick, in the front. And so it just caused these weird this weird stuff in the front. And so it was just really hard to do anything with. And I never wanted to do anything like hairspray or gel or anything like that. And that kind of limits you. And so, yeah, it was just one of those things. Kept cutting and cutting and cutting until we got to a place that I liked. Turning into a Lawn for male grooming infomercial. Well, there you go. Buy my sign up for my the male grooming kit, the official grooming kit of the channel. Use my code BUZZ, and you could get 10% off. Only thing you found remotely interesting was the Pip-Boy display, and I'm actually surprised. You're not the only one that mentioned that. I just saw that and went, I don't care, but a lot of people are into the Pip-Boy display, so there you go. They're like so much easier to make a build for a heavy gun than Sniper stealth build. If you need stealth versus onslaught or cripple, it's almost impossible. No. Only if you're using onslaught. You could do other things. I mean, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, reverse onslaught and I mean, you could do one or the other. It's actually not that bad. I mean, I've run both ways, but yeah, I mean, if you just want to run full stealth, especially as an archer, just ignore onslaught and just go for like all the sneak perks and stuff. You'll do good. Each page looks short of rewards. Yeah, it's just the rewards were just not like that. There was just like nothing in them. I mean, I would like to see some armor paints. When was the last time we had armor paints? Because I do have characters that show armor, like this one. But we never get armor paints anymore. We didn't get any weapon skins. I mean, it's just like nothing. It just, for me, it just wasn't interesting at all. So yeah, save a lot of money on barbers and shampoo. Yeah, I mean, shampoo is just like a little dot of shampoo to wash my hair. And I don't have to use a hairdryer. It's dry. So yeah. Scoreboard is underwhelming. They're bringing in Bigfoot, but we only get one Bigfoot item on the scoreboard. Yeah, that is kind of weird. It's like we're getting Bigfoot and the whole scoreboard is themed around aliens. But that's how the board is a lot of times, right? It's themed, like the theme of the board has nothing to do with the actual season, which I've never understood at all. So if I got a glowing mask, just the one I got on I think it was Mr. 3 stream a week ago. It was a week ago today. I got a glowing Scorch Beast Queen, which I gave to him because I already had one. I haven't gotten any of the new stuff. I mean, I got a bone mask, but not glowing. Hey, server, welcome. Name a few guns that don't need Furious, please. A few? You don't need Furious on anything. You can do just fine without Furious. Anything.
Drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
I mean, just because Furious is meta doesn't mean you have to use it. You could do really well with, I mean, I'm running my bow character right now with snipers on the bow. It does great. I'm one-shotting everything. So, and you could use stalkers, you could use two-shot. I mean, on my Gatling gun on my main character, I use two-shot with VATS hit chance. It's fantastic, builds up bullet storm really well. So, all kinds of things. Hey, Keith. Totally agree, new scoreboard is just full of smaller filler, yes. Yes, let's see, character won't show armor, because that means he needs to wear armor, which means more items. Yeah, and I was gonna say something, and let's see if I was gonna say something, my brain let's see, we'll take some 308, and we'll take this, and we'll leave that, and we'll talk to her.
Well, not exactly the introduction to the
Like cryptid theme, but the items aren't too great. Probably end up doing the whole season. Well, and I was kind of looking forward to I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hit this season hard, get it done really quick. I don't know. I mean, I'm not feeling. I mean, I'll do it, but I mean, I'm not feeling like I need to hurry at this point because there's nothing on there that I need to have. So, got the glowing skull on your 5th. Oh, nice.
That boy you put
probably get the interesting stuff. Well, I mean, so here's the thing. So on like one of the rewards was a repair kit. A Fallout First exclusive was one repair kit. And I just am like, okay, no, come on. You could do better. I hope. Nautical Stew, they need to allocate more resource to the scoreboard part of the game. Yeah, yeah, their scoreboard game is definitely slipping. It's not amazing this time around. At least not in my opinion. I don't know. Brain thing, yes. Sharp, hello. Love your bow character, but she doesn't have a good build for raids. Yeah, raids are a little different for a bow character.
So what I've chicken scratched together.
I mean, my character does okay in the raids, but I mean, honestly, for defending, bow characters are awesome. Use a little bit of hat trick and electricians on a crossbow, and you're killing it on the drill defense.
Hey, if you need a
what are you on about, Mordecai?
You leave workbench repair bug. Those repair kits are pretty useful.
You find your
yeah, that's true. So you know. That is true. That is true. But it's like, and I'm still like, I've always thought that the stuff for Fallout First, if it's a Fallout First exclusive, it shouldn't cost stamps because you've already paid real money for those things. Why do I have to pay another time? It feels like I'm paying twice for something, and it never feels good, especially when it's something like that. Just kind of terrible. Okay, we have a problem immediately. So she's giving us stuff, so we need to deal with it. I mean, look at all this garbage. Okay, let's get rid of those. Actually, I'm gonna sell to her. Let's just sell what I can. Let's sell the beer, the bits, this. Okay, so these transmitter parts, that's one item, that's one item. Okay, so that'll put me to 11 items. See, I have a problem already. I think I'm gonna drop this hunting rifle is what I'm gonna do. Because I know I'll be able to pick up other ones. I wish I could scrap it, but no, that's not allowed. See, that's the thing. If it's at an event and I area loot, I'm allowed to go to a bench and scrap things. Otherwise, I have to get rid of whatever. I have to get down to 10 items before I can move from this spot. Just kind of arbitrary rules. Go Heels. Hello. Are you a North Carolina fan? I think you've done Fashnot 50 to 60 times since you started last week. I've gotten 5 glowing masks. Nice. I've done probably 20 of them. Got 1. There are quests related. They don't count. Surely. Oh, right. They are. Well, these are kind of an exception because they're quest related. Yes, they wouldn't count. However, I'm not going to use. I mean, if I craft the side, it's not going to use all this stuff up. So, like, I'm gonna still have parts left over, and because of that, I'm not counting these as quest items. Normally I would, but I'm not counting those. I'm just gonna drop the hunting rifle. Take me down to that'll be at 10 items. So, but let's see if I can put down a camp out here and do that. Hey Richard, hello to Chicago. What if they move Enforcer and Modern Renegade to Luck, where one gun army is for heavy guns? I don't know. Like I said, I know it's crowded, but I'm okay with it. I think, honestly, I think every special should be crowded. I think you should be forced to make choices in the game because too many, it's already too easy to just make this overpowered broken build. So I would honestly rather have them make other things more crowded rather than that one less crowded. That would be my preference. Okay, let's see if I could actually place a camp. How about right here? All right, good. All right, let's go build a thingy. And yes. This is so dumb. This help comes up every time it's a new character. Can't they just look at the account, just like once per account? Let's see. So we want what is it? What is the Isn't there something for like quest? Is this no? That's not quest. Is there? What's the? Isn't there like a quest thing in here? It's not history, is it? No, is it? Oh, never mind. I know what's going on. I didn't learn the plan. That's what's going on. I didn't learn. Did I learn the plan? No, I didn't learn the plan. That's what's going on. Like there should be a quest thing. So yeah, let's put this in here. You are okay. Repair kits and lucky break type perks do work. Let's see, 30 food buffs, 10-inch kibs of buffs, loads of weapons and ammo, plus, okay, I have no idea what's going on there. Lucky break is okay enough of filler perk if you can't think of something else, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right, I think I'm up to date. Okay, I got a little confused. Okay, here we go, quest right here. Objectives, there we go, so we've got that.
Broadcast tape issued.
Holotapes. Well, holotapes are quest items. They don't count. Holotapes are never going to count. But I built that, and I've got. See, it took like some of the transmitter parts, but it didn't take anything else, right? So that's why I counted these. I'm not counting these as quest items, so I'm still left with them. So that's 4 items, 6 items. Just want to make sure here. 7, 8, 9, and then. Oh, am I at 11? Did I screw up? Am I at 11 items? Okay, that's 2. 3, 4. I may have to drop the F5. 6, 7, 8. 9. That's 10 items. I may have to drop those antibiotics at some point. Or maybe the maybe the bobby pins too. I don't know how much help that's going to be as far as that goes. Let's see. We want to get rid of. Let's listen to the Overseer's holotape. Let's see the camp tape, right?
Overseer's log.
There we go. All right, there's that. Let's do the. What should we do first here? Let's just do the Overseer part first. That's an easy one to get out of the way. Drop through ammo. No, I'm holding on to it because I probably will want to go to the hunting rifle at some point. Maybe I won't, but yes. Melonhead, hello. Finally caught a stream again. Thanks. Johans, hello. Nomadic Moth, hello. I just look up and all these people, or look away and everyone comes in. So yeah, it's gonna drive me crazy. It'll be fine eventually. It's just a matter of getting into a groove. Early, it's hard because you don't know what you're gonna end up with. And Yeah, so you're just kind of like, I mean, the reason I held on to the 10 mil instead of the hunting rifle is the 10 mil pistol, they're not as common, and the next one would be like level 15. So, and that's also part of it. I have no repair kits, right? And this condition is really good. So at some point, I mean, melee is an option, but then I'm not really gonna have food buffs. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. When you pick up a hunting rifle, you also pick up through it. That is true. That is true. It's one of those things I could do at some point, but I'm at 10 items, so I'm good. Celtic, hello, hello. One of these days, you'll learn not to try using White Spring power armor stations. Half the time it glitches. Oh, I've never had an issue with them. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I mean, it's not like VATS counts as an item, but it's fun to manually aim sometimes. Burn through that ammo. Sean, hello, hello. Don't forget to smoke the Brotherhood guys for armor. That's fine. It's not worth it at this point. I mean, they're not going to give me any armor I can use. Because if they have combat armor, the lowest level for that is it 10 or 20? I think it's level 20. So, like, I won't be able to use the power armor anyway. And it's not like I can carry stuff for later. That's not going to be a thing. Let's see. Metal 3D, thank you very much for 21 months. Thank you, thank you. Glitch Maverick, hello, hello. Any luck in the flashlight event? Not really. No. I show up and the event starts, so yeah. But no, nothing as far as that goes. All right, let's do. I was gonna learn learning mods and stuff's gonna be tough. So yeah. Hey John, welcome. It's level 20, right? I think, because metal armor's level 10 and combat armor's level 20. So saving stuff for later, not really an option. So it's like, it'll be kind of interesting once because right now I have the food and drink, you know, because we got the vault fed effect right here. I don't have food and hunger. And also when I get rads, that'll be another interesting one. With rads, because I'm not allowing, like, so for example, I'm at 10 items right now, and suppose I was going to use Brahmin milk. I have it set so I'm not going to be allowed, like, the only time I'm allowed to go over limit is at an event when it's over, and then I can do an area loot. Other than that, I can't go over the limit. So for me to milk a Brahmin right now, I'd actually have to drop items, and once I drop an item, I can't pick it back up. That's the thing. So I've tried to make it difficult to, like, to cheat, I guess. How does 2-shot work? Does 1 shot hit and the other misses? I don't think so. I think both shots will hit the target. I'm pretty sure. Isn't that how it works? I mean, if it's advanced, both shots will hit or both shots will miss. Manual aim that can happen. VATS both hit and miss. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So manual aim. Yeah, you can get spread and one shot can go wide. Happy Shopper yesterday, someone was selling the Charger mod. Oh, nice. Congrats. Okay. Let's see. Let's catch the, do this thing here. This will be another, wait, did I level up? I have like a level up. All right, this might give me another one. Yeah, Jeep did the lunchbox ambush right outside the vault. So I got that going for a little bit, another half hour or so. People directory, wait. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Let's go right here, do this. There, let's see, plans are okay. Because those are just, those don't really count. We're saying that notes don't count. Because I either learn them or they're a dupe. So, either way. Not like it matters. Not like I'll be crafting stuff. Plans actually aren't really relevant, I would say, mostly. Thick axe. Just fast travel to Brahma and drink milk when you need. Well, I can't drink out of the Brahman. You have to milk them and the Brahman goes into your inventory. Or the milk goes into your inventory. So it's not, I can't just drink out of the Brahman directly. So, for example, for food, yes, I can eat the food right out of the gate. All right, let's get rid of this. There we go. So, for example, if I was going to eat, can I eat sugar? I could just eat it. It never goes into my inventory, so I could just eat it. Same thing with dog food. I can't do that with a Brahmin. I actually have to milk them, then it goes into my inventory. So, no. Drive-by lunch boxes, yes. Okay, so we've got, let's do our level up here. Oh, I'm level 5, I guess. So maybe I'll hit level 7 for the next Foshnot. Let's see. So I've got 2. Let's do an action boy. Get that all the way up, and then I'm gonna try and choose like generic perks just because I don't know the direction I'm gonna go. Don't necessarily want inspirational. Bodyguards actually might not be. Normally I wouldn't go for something like that. I probably still won't. Let's go for Iron Stomach. Yeah, let's go for Iron Stomach. That's a good one. Drink Brahmin milk from the source. Yeah, it'd be nice if that was the thing. Let's see. Action boy. Pharma. Yeah, actually there might come a time when I want that. Dromedary? Sure, why not? Hard bargain. Pharmacist. Actually, pharmacist might be something I want as well. So yeah. All right, let's go do this. Now we're gonna get some water. This is a quest item, so it will not count. Carrot perks. Yeah. What would you consider a must in agility? You would like to use cripple and onslaught, so it brings you to 16. A must in agility? It depends on what you're doing. So it depends on the type of weapon you're using, and so I, you know, there's nothing that I would say is a must for every build. So now here'd be a thing where it'd be like drop down and pick up the 10mm pistol so I could scrap it, maybe learn mods. But I'm gonna try and make things difficult in that department. So yeah. So it just depends. Like what type of build are we doing? Tell me what type of build, what type of weapon, and then I'll kind of think about it. Action boy. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I don't ever consider that a must. If you have all the options available to you, you can always use Company T for that. You can put powered on your armor. So I don't necessarily consider that a must. I don't run it on a lot of builds. So it just depends. I mean, I like adrenaline. Like, to me, I think adrenaline is a good all-purpose perk. Just because, let's collect that. Maybe. There we go. Goat legs. I would not consider goat legs a must perk. No, I wouldn't anyway. Let's see. And we need let's see. We need to boil. Oh, wait, we have this event up. Hang on. There we go. When the update hits on Tuesday, those farmhand supervisors will be legendary. So you get a little bit more out of that event. So let's see. I need to analyze, and I'm gonna gather wood because I need that for cooking. So it's a quest item. Blackberry juice, flower tea. I mean, there's just a lot of options when it comes to things. Okay, so let's do this. Analyze the water. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm picking up. Oh, I'm getting stuff for. That's gonna be a constant thing. Now, bubblegum, I'm not gonna count. That's just from opening whatever. I got all this stuff put in my inventory by the quest completion. Okay, so we're gonna do an outfit switch here, though. I'm gonna get rid of the vault suit. Okay, apparel. Oh no, the vault suits. I'm still getting rid of the vault suit though. I don't want it. I've just been looking for this. Okay, so we're back to. I think this should be. Well, let's do that. Let's finish this part out. But I should be at back to 10. Pack and light is a nice cheap option to replace. I mean, it is. But I mean, with food, usually you can get all you need with just between like legendary effects and. I mean, again, it depends on what you're playing. 1-star gun fu if you use VATS. I mean, what gun fu is super, yeah. Well, it depends. Like, I don't necessarily use gun fu on everything. If it's a high fire rate weapon, I do. But if it's a semi-auto, I might not. I did that already. I did it. Okay, what is going on here? Collect dirty water. I did the. What is happening? It said to analyze it, and I did. Did this quest break? I did this already. I mean, it even did the thing, and I got like rads and stuff. See, it's just say, okay, whatever. This is. I know I did this already. I got the whatever. Okay, whatever. It's a thing. Strength covers most of the cripple perks. You could always put crippling on the weapon too. I mean, it depends. Like if I'm running, so for example, on my quad Elder's Mark, I don't I don't use Onslaught at all. I use Enforcer. I use Modern Renegade. Oh, now I need some more wood. Could I get more wood out of here? I swear that it's making me do stuff twice. Like, when is that a thing? All right, where am I gonna find a log or something? It's making me do things twice, which I've never run into that before. Dead Brahmin. Just looking for a stupid log so I can grab some wood. This is crazy. Adrenaline, gun, food, board, survivor. They go before others on you. Yeah. But again, what kind of build? Like, that's the thing. Like, what's the build? What's the play style? Without that, I can't answer the question of what's required. So I don't think there are any more pistol requirement perks anymore. Wood was behind the building. You were close to a cooking. Oh, is there more? Behind the building? That's fine. I got it. We're golden. Would like to make a build around an alien disintegrator semi-auto for next season. Well, I mean, Furious is one option, and if you do that, then that takes 10 perk points. But you can sneak with that weapon pretty effectively, and so you could go with, you know, Covert Operative, and I don't know. I don't think Mr. Sandman counts for that, though. But you could do, like, Mr. Sandman and Enforcer, Modern Renegade. I mean, that is one thing, that limb damage for energy will work with the next, what am I missing? Hang on. Okay, why isn't it dirty? Oh, dirty water, okay. This thing screwed up. Like, I got the waters, I got both waters, and it's just telling me to do the same thing over again. Is this server broken? I've never had this, there's wood right there. I've never had this quest bug out like this before. I've never done that. Like, usually you collect one water from one, and I did the boiled water already, and it said to analyze the water sample, and when I did that, it was telling me to do it again. So I'm wondering if this server is borked. We'll find out. If it resets again, where it tells me to do it again, we'll see. You're getting distracted. Well, the game is breaking is what's happening. It's not working properly. Okay, so now I'm checking in. See, it had me analyze the water sample. Right, so it had me boil the water, which I did. Had me analyze the sample, which I did. So, and then it had me boil the water again, or collect the water again. That's yeah, it broke. It's not supposed to do this. It is not me at all. It is the quest doing the thing. Pickle bread, hello. Okay, so let's search for double winners and sort out inventory, and yeah. That's the first time I've done this quest. I've probably done this quest 100 times. I've never had it bug out on me. At least not like that. All right, let's get rid of the 44, the boiled water. Chemistry bench will get rid of that. To get rid of the right away, get rid of the wood scraps. Don't need those. And I think we're good as far as that goes. Okay, that's 4. That's 5. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. All right, so we're in good shape here. So let's go look for Dilbert Winters. Oh, I have a level up too. Yeah, the quest items are going to be the most difficult, getting that out of my inventory. Private servers, that's true. Headhunt, then grunt hunt, the same place, so dumb. You spelled convenient, unless it was different. I mean, if they're at the same place at the same time, that's good. If they're at the same place where you go to one, come back, and then go back, then yeah, not great. Let's get rid of Dromedary, put on Thirst Quencher, delete Dromedary. And let's see, let's put on Bodyguards. What do I have? 1 perk point. Do I have like a healing perk or something? Because that actually might come in handy, a healing perk. Perception, I don't know if there's anything there. We could always go bows. That would be kind of interesting. Although I might want to do bows as like a, traveling. I don't think I'm gonna need any weight reduction perks, honestly. So let's see, easy target. I mean, yeah, let's do that. We're crippling easily enough. Hey, well, welcome. Scrounger, probably. Let's see. What do I... No, I think we'll do... I don't need Pharmacist twice. We'll equip that, though. Oh, okay. No level up, right? All right, I got them all taken care of. All right, we're good to go. And what's level 6? Level 6. Okay, so we may be able to get to level 7, and then I can go do Fashnot, and maybe get a mask. Maybe I'll get lucky and I can have some cool mask. Hasn't happened yet. I feel like I'm due. Okay, so there's Dilbert Winters. At some point, it could actually get kind of tough. When we did it with the test, the test of this on the member stream, which by the way, for anyone that's curious, member streams are once a month, the first Wednesday of every month, which means next Wednesday will be our second members only stream. So if you're interested in that, and I thought it was fun, let's see, Brahma meat. All right, so we got a piece of Brahma meat. When I dropped the wood, I should have kept the wood, but that's okay. I know where I could get some more. Thankfully, there's not a lot of this stuff that's we have to do. Not really a lot of cooking in the game. Obi-Wan, hello, hello. Not a hoarder, you're a collector. A collector of all things. There's another word for that. Starts with H, ends with order. Okay, all food. Ribeye steak. Oh, might as well cook them both. There we go. And let's check it with the kiosk. Oh, before I do that, let's get rid of that stuff. Now, with the ribeye steak, I could actually do that. And I guess the wood has been used up because I cooked 2 of those things. So in the bubble gum, we'll just eat the bubble gum. Bubble gum is meaningless. I'm not worried about it. It's not like it affects anything. It's just a consequence of leveling up. But this might take me to 7 with those lunch boxes. See the nice microscopes and broken typewriters you collected today? Nice. It's not a problem unless you say you need help with it. It's not a problem until, unless everyone else says it is. Then it's a problem. This will tell me to go to the airport, but then we'll do the other one. We'll do the, Did I level up? Yep, level 7. All right, so now I see events. So I could start doing events, which is going to be kind of a hassle. Actually, let's do this. There's a radaway right here. We're going to use it, get rid of our rads. Since it never enters into my inventory, that's allowed right there. Okay, so let's get rid of 38 rounds for... I'm just polluting the server. So the poor performance of the server is all on me. I'll get rid of the wood scraps, and I think we're good. We have any notes we need to do? Yeah, at some point I'll run out of these things. I mean, these will get used up at some point, and then that'll free up some space too. So there we go. All right, level 7, and all right, 7.5. No reduction. Your challenge is practically how you play on the daily. Not a problem until they find your body half eaten by cats under an avalanche of stuff. There you go. Okay, so let's go do the other one. Knock this one out as well. Hunter for hire. Let's see. We need a broadcast. Bane's shaking his fist at someone for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I won't be doing raids on this character. There's just no way. It would take forever. Just because, number one, it'd be hard to be geared up enough to do a raid, but also, even if I could, it would be an inventory management nightmare because of how much stuff you get on the raids. Between every stage, I just have to drop so much stuff. It would just not be great. So I don't plan on doing any raids on this character. Do I have another level up? I think I do. I do. All right. Hard bargain is new, but I already have it. Inspirational. I don't really care about that. First aid. I don't know that that's going to be a big thing that I need to worry about. I'm going to have probably tons of stims. Agility. Serendipity, probably not. Endurance. Does endurance have anything I want? No, I don't really need food. Yeah, I'm not going to be carrying food. Perception, crack shot. Maybe I'll take crack shot. I'll do that. More range and accuracy when aiming down sights. We'll do that. Why not? That way, at least I could target stuff at VATS without And I'll be able to target body parts and vats. Okay, nothing there. All right, let's go up here to the transmitter. Use your stash box and normal carry items like 15. Nice. Nice, efficient way to go. But you spend a lot of time, like if you're doing a lot of events and things, you just end up spending a lot of time doing... You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Uh-oh, I have something. Hopefully it's still going. I mean, at the very least, I'm going to get like an item. I'm in caution from something, so yeah. Eventually I'll get there, whatever it is. Celtic exclamate, there we go. Right there. That's kind of the gist of it. I mean, it's abbreviated a little bit just for shortness of the rules, but that's the gist of it. Legendary modules are going to be something I just ignore. Oh, there's that. I mean, my only thought in this is I could get some cool legendary that's, I probably shouldn't do this. Why are you invisible? How dare you? If it's helpful or useful, I won't be doing it. If it annoys Mr. 3, I'll be doing it. Come on. Look at my 7 damage that I'm doing there. Uh-oh, don't let that guy hit you. That'd be instant dead for me and my one armor piece that I've got. I just went up 3 levels. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing this very much. I'm not looking to level like that. I'm not looking to level that quickly. Aspiring commie, take that. This is my battling communism. It's bad for reasons. No, not me. They don't want it. They don't even see me as a threat. I'm too low level to be here, so they're not even shooting at me. But now I have a problem. Yeah, now I have a problem. But I'm at an event. Since I'm at an event, I'm allowed to loot. I'm allowed to area loot. And I have to go over to the workbench over here and clean up my inventory. Come on, give me another... Isn't there another body around here? I don't think I got everything. Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe there's no other bodies. That's okay. We'll do some scrapping and then we'll go back out of here. 50 cal machine gun, Gatling plasma, heavy leather. What is this? No, that's over my level anyway. Let's see. Overeater's wood left arm. Ooh, endurance. Actually, I might switch that out of my, let's see. We're not going to use a hatchet. Pump action shotgun. Ooh. That's Ghoul Slayer, so that's not worth it. Furious pipe revolver. Critical. I don't have any. I mean, I have, what? How many ammo do I have? I have 12 rounds. Oh, you know what? That's tempting. Maybe go with the pipe revolver. That's going to be pretty good damage. Crap. I don't know what to do. What level is this? Level 10, and it's in perfect condition. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, this is gonna take me a second. This is the downside of ever doing events. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this piece. Well, I guess I gotta scrap that, but oh well. So if I have the pipe revolver, let's get rid of... Oh geez, plasma core, shotgun shells, 50 rounds. Let's get rid of the 308. I think I'm gonna... Oh, okay, let's get rid of all this. Nope, not the legendary modules. There's that. Let's see. This is the downside of the challenge, if not the event. Yeah, I agree. What happens on your currently equipped shielded Under Armor on Tuesday? Does it automatically scrapped or something? No, it'll still be shielded. You'll just lose the buffs for the special buffs. So that's what will happen. It'll just no longer have the special buffs, but it'll still be shielded Under Armor. Keep getting the invisible grunt hunts at head hunts. Yeah, I mean, it gives people a chance to join. Yeah, this modules are going to be... I'm going to put down a tent and get rid of the modules at least, because that's just going to throw me off when I see that in my inventory. Let's get rid of the Radix. Diluted. I'm going to get rid of the antibiotics. I knew it was gonna happen at some point. Okay, so there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not thrilled with it, but it's what it is. That's just kind of how it's going to be. So the Furious Pipe Revolver. There we go. I have 6 rounds. Now I just need to find ammo boxes or something, because that's going to be a thing. All right, let's go. I'm going to put down a 10. I'm going to get rid of those modules, because having them in my inventory is kind of a thing. It's distracting me. There we... Why do I have any of this stuff? I shouldn't have any of this stuff. I have never used the stash box. Thanks, Jeep. Thank you, thank you. I have no idea why. Oh, is this what's left over from the, when I use the transmitter, the supply? I don't know, but that shouldn't be in there. All right, so my scrap box is empty. All right, let's go back. I'll just go back to Bane's. I can go back to my camp. Yeah, let's go back to my camp. Okay, that's a lot of work. It's a good challenge. You like it? Do more with less? Yes. The effects are just updated. Yeah. Now, one thing I don't know is if you'll have, because there'll be a the secondary slot, the style option, the style mod. And you'll know the standard mod by default, but I don't think it will apply it by default. It'll apply it on new armor. So if you craft a brand new piece of Under Armor, it'll actually have the default, I think it's just called standard style. It'll have that on it applied automatically. But I think if it's an existing one that you've already crafted, it will not be applied automatically. That'll be my guess. But it's really hard to know until it happens. I can't tell you what I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Foundation. And I am going to buy the mod. There is and I put a list. If anyone's curious, in the Discord under Resources, I put a list of all of the style mods, what they do, and where to get them. That's in the Discord under Resources. In fact, it should be the last messages, but it's a pinned comment as well. But yeah, you can get the one that gives you the 5 intelligence bonus from Samuel at Foundation for 500 gold. So that'll be my first stop. Okay, so now we need to do a broadcast tape. I never hit this ammo box, but it's probably gonna have 10 mil in it. Well, let's just see just in case. So yeah, if you're not in the Discord, you should join the Discord. It's very active, very friendly. We even have people in voice chat on a pretty regular basis, pretty much every day, at least usually early in the mornings, at least early for me. Not early for other parts of the world. All right, so there's some, pump action shotgun. I could definitely see going for a shotgunner as well. All right, now we've got a decent ammo supply. Okay, let's go over the, I got like 4 levels. Jeez, all right. Okay. Flashlight's coming up in a couple minutes too. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got 4 level ups and, 1 unused. Gorilla? Sure, why not? We'll use that. 10% range damage. Actually, the close enemies, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I don't think endurance has anything that I need. Perception is, I kind of want to get there's downranger. Let's do that as well. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just like picking random whatever. But this way I can get my perception up to 5. And that'll let me target limbs and vats. Which could be good, right? Yeah, perception of 5. And let's see here. Spiritual Healer must be a much higher level perk. It's not one that I use much, so it's why I'm not really sure what it's at, where it actually comes in. I need some more agility. So let's do this one. Let's do Gorilla, some more Gorilla. Close targets isn't bad. Now I got close and whatever. 5 No Wonder, hello. Seems like a cool playthrough. I hope. I hope it's gonna be fun. The disclaimer is always, everything always, like I wouldn't do it if it didn't sound like a good idea. And then it's just a question of, is it actually a good idea? And you often don't know until you get into the into it. So like, for example, let's do gunsmith. Actually, that would be helpful. I must be level 11. I'm not going to need to go with salt. But so, you know, sometimes like, for example, like the bounty hunter. That seemed like a really great idea, but what happened is when I limited the character to a certain area, I just ran out of things to do a lot quicker than I thought. So it was a cool idea. It just didn't last very long. And sometimes you get that. And then sometimes you get ideas that are like, they go longer than you expect. So don't loot too much. Don't stop making fun. Are you having a nap? Walk before you get a snooze. All right. On a gold rush right now. So if you need to stock up on gold. Oh yeah, right now is double gold. So if you need gold, definitely turn it in. 4 seconds too slow, the daily op. Ooh, combat shotgun would carry you for the character. Yeah. I'm not super worried about the weapons, just because I know, yeah, everything is pretty much good, so. All right, so anything I pick up to help with the thing, if I'm I may be the only one here, I don't know. Are we at the thing? Is it start already? No, we need to find the marchers. Okay, well, I'm gonna go help with this over here. Because this is one that takes the longest. Let's get this going here. Mercy, hello. Because Master Infiltrator exists, do you think all lockpick and hacker perks should be changed or reworked? No, because Master Infiltrator is a legendary perk, and if people want to use the regular perks, plus you get it. Plus they've already changed it on armor, so that the Safecrackers perk gives you a rank of lockpicking. And that way, although I will say, I mean, that is one of the things, because they have made it so that we need a beeswax. Because they've made it so that you can swap legendary perks in and out without having to pay. I mean, that'll be the next update. So this guy up here? Is it the deck? It's either the decorator or the donate eggs, probably. Or donate intestines, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it does kind of seem redundant, I will say. You're not wrong. Having a legendary perk that does the exact same thing as other perks, only it just kind of lumps them all together. It's like I'm trying to be very careful to. Oh, he's already got him. Oh, it's the beeswax one. Okay, what is going on here? Let's have the bubble gum. We'll just eat all the bubble gum. Really? No one's getting the beeswax? What's going on here? I'm gonna grab a beeswax, and as soon as I get over there, everything gets completed. All right. Still making cans, still squoo. Yeah, see, I can't do the can stuff. It's too heavy. I just rather have good with salt and just like, because having it weigh 5 times what the regular thing weighs is just bad. I mean, at some point, I think that, I don't know. I mean, it does seem kind of like with the rework of, because you can just slot in one legendary card temporarily and use that to pick anything and then take it out. So yeah, maybe with the change, they should do something with those perks. Maybe get rid of them or something. You know what those perks should do? At least the lockpicking ones. You know, if they made it so they weren't, you know, they didn't affect your skill because you could use Master Infiltrator. Maybe they should affect the loot that you get. So whatever it is, you just get better stuff with each rank of hacking and of lockpicking that you get. Hacking, I don't know though, because it's not like hacking gives you loot. So I don't know. I'm not sure how you would do it. Sell the Fallout 4 is fun. Yep, that is true. You have a set with Safecrackers armor, better than 6 perk cards. Absolutely. That is the thing. It's like three pieces of Safecracker. Gives you, takes away 6 perk cards. Or 1 Master Infiltrator does it as well. I just like the fact that we'll be able to swap this stuff in and out without having to pay. Now, at some point, because they did talk about, so we had an AMA today. I don't know if anyone else saw that. They asked me anything from the devs about the upcoming season. And they did talk about a few things, which I was going to mention. I'll do that after this event when there's not music. Hacking could technically get you loot, breaking into an armory. That is true. That is true. But it wouldn't, I mean, I don't think they could change the, like, suppose there's a locked door in front of me. Well, that's the thing. Even if it was a locked door and I picked it, that's not going to change what's in the room or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe it is time to redo those. I don't know what you do though. I mean, maybe get rid of them. But if you got rid of them, then you might as well just keep them. I mean, if you're not going to make room for other things, I mean, if you're not going to change them to something else, you might as well just keep them. But yeah. With a perk coin cost removed, I could definitely see doing something with some things. You hear some interesting dialogue. Wouldn't that be a nice change? Oh, don't pick it up. Let's see, make sure I've got, okay. What is this? This is Furious, Vital, and Lightweight. I guess I should use critical hits and stuff. Did I keep the other gun? Oh, I do. I do still have the 10 mil pistol as well. All right, so I have 2 guns, and that one's still in reasonable condition as well. Yeah, I'll probably take Gunsmith the next 2, just because of condition. Because, you know, condition is a concern when you don't have repair kits. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll talk about the AMA, but no, they're gonna make noise here in a second. All the explosions and the shooting and the things, and I may take what rads on this character. I don't know. They're not like rads are a big deal, but still. Let's see. Story about the crazy guy attacking the raiders with the imaginary gun, imaginary motorcycle. Oh, right. In Fallout 4. Yeah, when you're going into Hardware Town. And yeah, that is funny. The guy's throwing the grenades and he's just making like grenade sounds or something. Grab PA near the vault and join a raid team. Yeah. Responder paramedic is an underrated outfit. Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's a lot more interesting than the vault suit, I would say. I think I shot a thing. Maybe. I don't know. They could at least merge lockpick hacker perks. I think that should have happened a long time ago, Celtic. I don't think hacker and lockpicking should be separate perks. I think they should be the same. That should have been, at the very least, that should be a thing. And then you put it either, I mean, you probably put it under intelligence because perception's pretty crowded as well. I mean, the thing is, those are kind of quality of life perks, and I kind of wish, some of the quality of life stuff was, I don't know, stuff that you could just earn, you know what I mean? Like stuff you could just have without having to equip perks, and you know, like in New Vegas where they had the challenges, right? After you kill like so many abominations, you do more damage against abominations, you know, things like that. Problem is this game is kind of an unlimited thing where you could just like server hop and get unlimited enemies and whatever. So those challenges, I mean, it would be hard to implement. So I don't know that you could do it. Megahertz 2000. Motorcycle noises while driving is away. Yeah. It was really dumbfounded when adding legendary perks to your loadouts was brought up, and they acted like that was not something that's already been discussed. Yeah, well, that's always the thing, Surfer. It's always the thing with John. It's it'll be talked about, and then someone will say, well, when's this happening? Oh, that's something we should consider. And you're like, hey, Jules. Jamming a lockpick in a terminal. Exactly. Hacker picky, you order an NPC to open a safe for you. There you go. You hack a robot to pick your nose. Fire eaters. I like yeah, the fire breathers one is too. Mysterious hacker. Oh, mysterious hacker. That'd be kind of fun. You go to a lock and it randomly someone shows up and hacks for you. I'm gonna switch over to my other weapon just so I can maybe get hits on this thing. Mega LSTs to exchange perk cards. Oh, that was one of the things that was brought up was the perk card. They were asked about because it's been brought up before. So the perk card, adding perk cards to the loadouts, that's actually been brought up as a thing they're going to work on. And then it was, oh, there's Derek. And it was mentioned in someone asked about that as well. So at some point I expect that to happen where they add perk cards to the loadout machine. So your different loadouts, well, you don't have to switch your, not perk cards, but legendary perks. And I think removing the cost was the first step of that. UC Bane, you wouldn't know it. Oops, sorry. Let's see here. Good idea. Yeah. Turning your daily treasure notes and you're taking a nap. All right. One shot of the devil. That's me. I ruined the event for everyone. All right, here we go. Ooh, 2-shot hunting rifle. It's only 1 star though. Hag mask. No, I'm not. It's not worth it. I don't care. I'm leaving it. Well, actually, no. I'll pick it up. I'm gonna do this. I mean, it's cosmetic. It doesn't count, so I'm gonna do this just in case someone's looking for a hag mask. Masked. Let's see. Where is it? Hag mask. Why are people hitting me? Okay, so then let's see. Bowie knife. Actually, you know what? I'm at an event, so I can just do this, and I'm able to go and loot and scrap. I have to remember that. My exception to my rule. Let's see. Let's scrap this syringer and dude, this hunting rifle is pretty tempting. I mean, this has got to be better than my pipe revolver, right? I just have no ammo for it. I mean, 2-shot's kind of wonky, but still, that's 65. This is 95 by 2. So, yeah, we're gonna, whoops, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna scrap the Bowie knife, and we're gonna, oh, I got durability, execute, I got 2 mods. Okay, that's just gonna give me more, that's just, okay. Let's see here. What is this? This is, I got hacking lockpicking skill. Well, we're gonna scrap these since they're items. I will scrap that. I unlocked a bruising grip. Okay, so now we are back to what is happening out there. Let's get rid of the steel scrap and the rubber and the bone shards and the adhesive and the meat and the syringer ammo and the gunpowder and the acid and 45 rounds. Yeah, it's gonna be a juggling act. I have like 3 rounds of that, but I think we're okay. So we have the hunting rifle. There's that. Yeah, ledger modules I need to do something with. All right, we're good shape. We're still at 10 items. There we go. Made it to rank 318. Crazy. That's crazy, Stu. 1 shot. Let's see here. Added to and gear. That was the other thing they talked about. Well, that sounded to me more like a wish list, Jules, than a thing they're actually going to do. But he said, I'd like to have gear. That was the thing. Let's see here. They're going to need to find a use for perk coin. I agree. The perk coins, like, what's the use for the perk coins other than ranking up the perks? There we go. Is there just 1 in here? I was thinking there was more than... Trying to get if there's more ammo boxes. I don't think there are. I mean, that's okay. 26 rounds is plenty. All right. So anyway, let's unlock Don Pedro 2. Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, they talked about the headhunts. And so John said, I expected those to be hard and people are just like insta-killing everything. So yeah, save Jules, unless it's actually coming. So he said harder stuff is coming. I don't know if that meant he's going to make harder headhunts or whatever. They were also asked about the bounty hunting, if they're going to expand it. They said, that sounds neat. Whatever that means, right? I don't know if it's planned or whatever. Bigfoot, this is a question I had, but Bigfoot will only show up at the events, not at the, it's not going to be a random encounter, which to me is kind of a fail. I wish that was the thing. They said, oh, it could happen in the future, but you know, again, could happen in the future means nothing. But the first week, the big hunt of the Bigfoot events will be at the top of the hour for the first week. And he'll be 100% chance to show up, is what they said. So there will be no percent chance. It'll show up at the top of the hour, the event. There are 4 stars that they can have. There's like one specific effect called Thrill Seekers. That's a Bigfoot effect. So there's a chance he could have that, or he could have a selection of other 4-star items. So there's that. Have a good nap, Highwind. Hey, Necrosis, did you miss anything interesting in the AMA? Not really. Let's see. So one thing they said, because they're doing the Pip-Boy changes, like the overhaul with the Pip-Boy and whatever to make it like run better. But I guess the Pip-Boy was like a really bad resource hog. And that's why you'd see problems with the way you'd like open it up and your system would lag really hard. So they had to basically redo the Pip-Boy. They completely redid the Pip-Boy. Because I guess it was like old, whatever. It's like, oh, it was old code or whatever. So they basically redid the Pip-Boy And that was a huge drag on performance. So the game should just run better just because of that, is what he said. The weekly raid cache, so far, I mean, I said I don't think it's ever coming back, but they said specifically they're working on it and they plan to bring it back sooner rather than later. So supposedly that's coming back. You know, until it happens, I'm still right. And then the ghoul disguise system, they were asked about that. And they said, we hear you. We've heard your complaints. We're going to do something about it. What that means, who knows? I mean, that's just one of those things like, yes, at some point they're going to work on the ghoul disguise system, but who knows what form that's going to take. And that's kind of all I wrote down. There might have been other things, but that was kind of what I wrote down as kind of highlights. He did talk about PvP a bit. Oh, that's true. He did talk about PvP. Okay, so because he always get asked about PvP. And yeah, Mr. 3. Well, he was asked about, like, one thing he was asked about was the, what was it? Where he flat out, he was asked about resource generators and shelters. And he just said, because of the nature of the game, we can't do it. Like, we just can't, I mean, they talked about making replicas of them. So if you wanted to have like a water pump or whatever, it didn't actually do anything, but for visual decorations, it says they're going to do something like that. But in terms of actually having something that generates resources in a shelter, he says they just can't do it because of the nature of the game. Nothing. No, they did not. They didn't ask your question, Necrosis. It never came up. So there was a lot of questions. There was questions they ran out of time. They have like an hour allocated, and they went like an hour and 10 minutes or something. So yeah, Manny, that was it. Half the AMA was talking about harpoon guns. It doesn't need buffs. No. The other thing, let's see. Oh, PvP. Okay. So he talked about PvP. And he said, he basically went back to what he said many times. He said, we launched the game. We thought people are going to love killing each other. And that's not what happened. Everyone just liked working together, blah, blah, blah. And then they had Nuclear Winter. And he actually sounded a little different about Nuclear Winter than he had before. It's not coming back, by the way. Just telling you now, it's not coming back. But he basically said, with Nuclear Winter, because it's basically a separate game mode, it required a separate team to keep it going, and they just don't have the resources to do that. They couldn't have that, so they kind of had to pick and choose what they could allocate things to. And because of, compared to the rest of the player base, Nuclear Winter was a small percentage of the player base, and so they basically had to get rid of it. But they hear a lot of people asking for PvP, and so what he'd like to do is a PvP, something that's not Nuclear Winter, but something kind of along the same line where it's outside of the, like, it's kind of outside the game, it's like an isolated something, I mean, I would think something that's instanced or whatever, but you start out on equal footing. So none of the nonsense that happens now. So it's something he said he would, they want to do. No timeline, no details, nothing, but they have a, they kind of know people want Nuclear Winter, and so they want to give an experience that they can give some sort of PvP experience that's not inside the regular, the regular game where someone can come up and shoot you. Kind of an opt-in, I'm going to this isolated arena or something. I don't know what it would be, but so it is something. They went for 70 minutes, of which 50 was rambling. Yeah, they wasted a lot of time. Actually, Mr. 3, you're not wrong. They spent a lot of time getting going. They spent the first half of it talking about, well, how do you feel about the current, the current season? And it's like, well, they put it out. Of course they love it. I mean, I don't know. To me, that was kind of, I don't know. It's one of those things, it's like asking a salesman what they think of the product they're selling. Well, of course they're going to like it. I mean, of course they're going to like it. So yeah, I thought that was kind of a waste of time. I would have rather they just spent all the time answering questions, because they didn't get to every question, and they should have. Like, Necrosis had a very good one, and that was one they should have answered, because there wasn't anything weird about it. It was just like, why can't you answer that question? But they didn't get to all the questions. So it's always frustrating. So it was completely useless as of all the AMAs. Yeah. Learn that Rich is terrible at summarizing. Oh yeah. Yeah. As a CEO, what keeps you up at night? Total BS questions. Yes. Yeah, I don't think Todd Howard has anything to do with any of it at this point, other than he just like, oh, there's 76 is still doing good. I don't really think he's involved in any of the decision making, you know. I don't think Todd Howard's involved a lot. He's too busy. Well, he's involved in a lot of things, but he's so busy. I wouldn't be, yeah, I wouldn't think Todd Howard's behind it. Oh, yes, you got a lot of thumbs. Yeah, you did. You got a lot of thumbs, but they didn't, I don't know. I mean, it's, you know, when it comes to that, that's one of those ones where you want to just like, it's the, you know, it's the community people. They're the ones that decide what questions get asked. So at least I assume that's how it goes. So yeah, if it's not getting asked, it's, that's the direction, I think. Let's see, let's do this. We'll learn that. And we'll equip this. That's cosmetics. Oh, actually, it's not cosmetic. I forgot about this. So this is actually not strictly cosmetic because this does affect, it prevents airborne disease and hazards. So we have to drop that. Yeah, it's not just cosmetic. It actually gives you a tangible benefit. Start checking the backs of Bethesda employee next for chips. Yeah, exactly. But it was like all the AMAs. I mean, honestly, for the most part, it was, I don't know though. I mean, the last AMA, I came away feeling very discouraged. And the main reason was because they completely ignored all the feedback on the Burning Springs, like all of it. And this time, I don't know. It felt a little more, I mean, the fact that they actually acknowledged that the Ghoul Disguise system was bad. I mean, they didn't come out and say it's bad, but they say, yeah, we've heard you. And even Bill said, even me, he says, like, I play my character and it's like, oh crap, I have to go to get the disguise put back on or taken off or whatever. So he even said it was a pain point for him. So that's, you know, it's refreshing that something like this is the old man, right? That's not a raider. Yeah, so I mean, at least that was something. So there was a little bright light and they talked about the next gen, you know, like the next gen or / current gen update. That's coming this year. They didn't give any timelines. So yeah, it sounds like performance upgrades. And also they said visual. They said they're going to have some fidelity upgrades to the game where the game's going to look nicer. So, okay. And that's coming this year. So that's kind of interesting. They didn't go into much detail or whatever. Look at the light in there. It's like bright inside. They're growing marijuana in there or something. I think the reason 76 is so good is because it's like Bethesda's ginger step kid who outshines all their favorite children. Well, it continues to get updates, and the updates are based on feedback. So, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, in a way, the players are kind of shaping the game. Not necessarily exactly how you might want, but I mean, it's constantly getting update and feedback from the players, and so that does shape a lot of the things. So, and I think that does make a difference. I mean, it is... I mean, I do think that sort of thing matters. Let's see here. You know, their other stuff is basically static, right? Like it just, but then the other stuff can get mods and people can make the whatever. Yeah, the thickening thing kind of got. It's just like everything. To me, the thickening was kind of like the you know, it's not a pie. Their joke that's not really funny. That just kept going. You know, they wouldn't let it end. They wouldn't let it die. It would kind of remind me of that. Are they bringing back proper lighting? No. They didn't think about old. They just said, you know, updates, blah, blah, blah. Things are going to look better. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we see. You know, it's like one of those things. This is just what they said, right? So we'll see what that actually looks like. Didn't they say there would be a sort of next gen update for consoles? Yeah, they talked about consoles. They mentioned DX12 in the past. That didn't come up this time, though. They haven't talked about the DX12 in a bit. But I'm assuming that's going to be part of all of the upgrades and stuff. I'm assuming, again, I could be completely wrong. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they started talking about upgrading the stuff like that. They started talking about it, what, a year ago? And we're still no date in mind other than they've said, like, this year. Let's see, how are my rads? My rads are fine. That's going to be fine. All right, let's go back to base. Do that thing. I guess I could have gone to the event. What was it? It was Rad Rebel. It's fine. I leveled up a lot already. Ray tracing update will need a 5090. Well, and you know, they never said anything about, because someone in the comment section, you know, during the live chat, because they weren't even really answering those kind of questions, which they have in the past. Someone in the comment section said DLSS question mark, but they didn't say anything about that. So who knows about upscaling or frame gen or anything like that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, they've been very, very sparse on details of what they're doing. So, and not even, they haven't even been vague about the date. They just said this year. To me, I don't even think that's specific enough to be called vague. So, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's the typical AMA is you just go in, you don't expect to learn anything new. And I don't think that I did, other than I didn't know if Bigfoot was a random encounter or just event exclusive. That's something I didn't know. So other than that, everything was kind of just whatever. Also, for anyone that didn't, John said the turnaround times are slow. He did say that. Yeah, he did say that. It's a slow ship or whatever is what he said. Bring me crane. All right. And he had nothing. Oh no! Don't give me that crap. We'll just drink the water, eat the steak. Why not? Oh, legendary modules. You know what? I'm going to build... I probably shouldn't because it'll... whatever. I'm going to build a scrap box here. I'm going to store the modules. Just because. The modules are annoying to have. I'm ignoring them and they're annoying. They're probably too high. All right, in we go. Steve is the MVP, only one running for ore. Uh-oh. Oh, is no one, wow, that would be a I mean, I guess I would count a hazmat suit as a quest item because it's, an event is just a limited time quest, so.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
I did. It sounds like West Virginia. That's not possible. Those big green bastards are blah blah blah.
Was wandering up that way. Now, you've seen them. Well, I wouldn't go. Could try them, but there was this family. There's also this. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Payne is waving. That's funny. All right, tell me about the family. All right, that's great.
But if they are,
tell me about the scrapper.
found him, guy.
That's great. Thank you. All right. I've got everything I need.
Well, that's a. If you haven't, and take care of it.
All right. Okay, I didn't get anything new there, did I? No, nothing new. I have treasury notes too, but currency doesn't count as a thing. Wish the diving suit was more useful to wear. Yeah. I wish the diving suit would just be something we could scrap and learn how to craft, so we didn't have to carry that thing in our inventory if we wanted to save it as a souvenir. I mean, I guess you can always go back and get another one, but it's just like so many things in here. I wish they would turn like quest rewards, like anything that's a weapon or an armor piece into make it something we know how to craft rather than a thing we have to store. It would be great for servers too. I mean, think of all the performance upgrades you'd have if you could actually, if you didn't have to store all these items, like my Xerxos gun, which they said they were going to give us a plan for, and I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think that's like forgotten. The Xerxos, my level 15 Xerxos gamma gun is just going to sit in my stash forever, taking up space. It's been forgotten, and I think it was something they originally said, oh yeah, we're going to do it, it'll be soon, and blah, nope. Just, they forgot about it. It happens. Oh, there's some, result of my... silver locket, and oh, there's some ammo. I mean, I will say getting ammo in this game is, getting back up to stuff with ammo is pretty good. Pretty easy. Maybe to get mod slots, have your level, your legendary, diving suit. Sure, why not? Wait, is this the right way? Oh yeah, normally, oh wait, what am I doing? I could just go here. I'm like, this seems weird. I don't think I've ever gone from there before, and I haven't, because that would be a weird way to go. You go from the vault. Like a normal person. Just like my gameplay, like a normal person. Yeah, the tough choices are going to be when I've got like 2 armor pieces that are really good, and I have to decide between which, because I'll probably only keep 1 armor piece at a time, just because it's just not. Yeah, what's my level here? Oh, I have a level up. All right, let's make sure I'm safe. All right, I'm safe. Let's do a level up. Let's see here. We probably could use more agility. I'm going to keep checking this one, though, for, like, the healing. Because I think I do want... maybe it's not ever going to happen. All right, let's do the gorilla. We'll get those close enemies. So I'm either going to do good damage, whether they're close or far, unless they happen to be in that little tiny spot where it's neither one. Normal person doesn't limit themselves to 10 items or less. Well, Surfer said he does. How hard is it to just... Oh, just get the stealth suit. Well, the problem with that, Surfer, is I won't be able to craft it because I have no scrap. So it would be impossible, I would say. But that would actually be a reasonable option for armor. Yeah, but no, I can't craft it. I'll never have enough scrap to do it. I mean, even if you're looting and stuff, sometimes that's difficult to scrap or to craft for an early character. And since the stealth suit won't drop as a crafted item already. But yeah, getting the plan is actually pretty easy. I mean, you basically have to get to level 20 and then you go meet the whoever's and do the thing. And then it's like Jen's Quest, which is one of the, I think, probably the quickest one to do. Playing a 10 items or more character right now. Nice. Yeah, you just get the plan. Yeah, you don't get the suit. Yeah, that's what makes it difficult, is you don't get the suit. Otherwise, it'd be super easy, and that'd be a good option. But for this character, not a viable option. Oh, and Surfer, as far as your comment on testing, because you made a comment on the last PTS video I did on the testing of like evasive with the different armor types, that's not going to happen. And testing percent-based stuff is insanely difficult because you never know. You don't really know what's going on because you don't really get an indicator that it didn't trigger, and especially when the chance is that low. And then when you have to do it with testing the different cooldowns, it's like, well, did it not trigger because of the cooldown, or did it not trigger because it just didn't trigger? So like comparing light, medium, and heavy armors with evasive and stuff, like there's just, I can't think of any kind of test that wouldn't take, hundreds of hours just because the low percentage chances. And even then you still don't know what's going on. Like you don't know if you're on cooldown, you don't know if it just didn't trigger. So it's one of those things.
Plenty of unclaimed space up the road.
Pitboy says 9% evasive whether you're wearing CE. It's not the chance that changes, Jules. It's the cooldown. So heavier armor means you have a cooldown in between when it can trigger versus light armor. But yeah, the evade chance is the same.
Now I'd like you to leave.
But that's what I mean. Like if it doesn't trigger, did it not trigger because it just didn't trigger, or did it not trigger because I'm on cooldown? And so that's the thing. It's just like it just makes it it's just like one of those things like I couldn't even come up with a way to test it, really. I mean, you could test it, but you just needed a gigantic sample size. And then even then you're still going to be just kind of guessing at the result, I think. So yeah, it's just, some things are that way. Like some things that I would like to test, you just really can't in a reasonable way. And anytime something's percent-based chance to happen, that increases the pain in the butt factor of testing it. If we're Fallout 4, a workaround would be to store materials you need a little at a time in a settlement workbench until you had enough to craft. Yeah, I mean, in this game, but I'm not allowing stash is the thing, so I'm not allowed to use my stash. So I couldn't even do that anyway. Could you test it by using dodgy? Well, the thing about dodgy is that it removes the cooldown. So, and I don't think the AP cost, I don't think the... No, I know you weren't asking, but I'm just like, I never replied to your comment, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm just replying to it in real time. So, but yeah, can you test by using dodgy? But I don't know that the AP cost changes based on the armor. It changes the AP cost based on the, like, so if I have dodgy equipped and I have heavy armor or light armor, does that mean different? The AP cost is different for the AP and for the light and the heavy? Does that change the cost of it? Even then, I will say, because I do run dodgy and evasive on my ghoul character, not evasive, but I run the hyper reflexes, and it triggers a lot. I never notice any AP drain at all. I mean, it's just such an insignificant amount, and it comes back like instantly. And that's the problem with AP, is it regens. It's not like health where I can like, okay, I took some health and I look in the health bar. I mean, I can look at the Pip-Boy and see how much health. With AP, you can't really do it because it's always coming back. And so even then, you really couldn't measure that either. It would just be too... no. That's a long way of saying no. Should change the AP cost depending on armor type. Yeah, it should or it does. Don't think that works. No, you're right. How do you even test? Exactly. It's just one of those things like, I don't know how you test it. It's just insane. Yeah, all it says is there's no longer a cooldown, right? Yeah. You can test while VATS to not refresh AP. But if I'm in VATS, I can't look at my Pip-Boy to see how much AP, because then I have to just eyeball the bar. And I can already tell you it's such a small amount that it's not, you won't be able to tell by eyeballing it. You'd have to actually measure the AP. So that would, it just won't work. It's an unworkable situation with what the tools that we have available to us. Now, maybe if there's a mod, like maybe if you had a mod that actually showed your AP on the screen, or it gave you like, so you could probably do it if you're a modder and you could actually mod it in and actually give you that information, because it must exist somewhere. But I'm not a modder and I don't have a mod for that. And yeah, so it's just, you know, it's one of those things. Like some things are just so difficult to test that, yeah, some things are just really difficult or impossible to test. And it's really frustrating if you're like looking for an answer to a question and you can't figure out a way to, this actually works pretty well with manual aim. I was worried about the two-shot part, but the point blank thing is working okay. Got caps and that. Let's do this. I think I got the one that was over here. He was free roaming. Let's see. Speaking of AP regen, you're sad that rushing refills AP so slowly in VATS? Oh, it doesn't. So rushing, that's the one that builds it. It does your AP regen based on kill streak. Does it not work in VATS or what? You need AI to test over an average of dodges over the course of... Yeah, you would need you need a large sample size. And even then, I mean, the thing is, like, even if you did that, you would still be... You still wouldn't know. Like, you would think that you would know, you might know, but you'd be guessing still. Like, you'd be making an educated guess, but you're still just, you know, it's still at the end of it, you're still guessing, which is frustrating. And that's sometimes how the game is. Like, this game is that way, where sometimes you just like do a thing a whole bunch of times, and based on those whole bunch of times, you're like, well, it seems to work this way. So, yeah. I was trying to figure out, ooh, Radaway. Oh, no, that's a blood pack. I don't want that. I could get a disease from a blood pack, which I don't want a disease since I dumped my disease cures. I was trying to figure out Master Archer. And what is that? Addict all? I'm not addicted to anything. Yeah, if I get an addiction, well, that's probably not going to happen. No, I don't want rads. No, I don't have any Radaway. Trying to figure out what would be the use case for Master Archer, like why you would possibly use that. And I spent a good portion of the last 3 or 4 days trying to test Master Archer. And even at the end of it, I came to the conclusion, and again, it's just a conclusion based on kind of a lack of knowledge, but a lack of clear evidence. I don't think Master Archer is worth using for 3 perk points. But even then, like I was gonna do a video on it. What is Master Archer? But I can't give anything concrete. It's just a lot of guesses based on, you know, anecdotal things that I've done. That it's just, you know, and I don't know how it works under the hood exactly. And it's, oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. I'm so used to being contextual ammo, and it wasn't. So yeah, if you're an archer, I would say ditch Master Archer, honestly. Like, I don't think it's worth, I don't think it's worth 3 points at all. If it was 1 point, I'm not sure it would be worth it, but it's definitely not worth 3 points. The use case is so narrow. I heard you. You made too much noise with your bare feet. Is there another one right there? There we go. All right, let's go up top and talk to this numbskull. Almost time. Oh, another event. Bats feel strange with the bow for some reason. I mean, it works well, but you can manual aim with the bow. It's a thing. It's a challenge. It's fun. I've done it.
Get the hell out of. Oh, yeah. You're not one of those creeps.
And stuff like hat trick still works. So
With jokes on.
let's see, bragged, blah, blah, blah. What am I doing? Let's see. I don't want to, I can't threaten him anyway. And what is it you want? I never do this. Maybe I should do this. I'm actually going to do this. What am I stealing it from? I'll head out.
Find the local.
All right, so he wants an egg. I'm going to go get him the egg because I've never do this part. I always just skip him. But I want to introduce a problem for myself. So, because it's going to give me rads. So we're going to have to deal with rads at some point. Plus, I just never do it this way. So we're going to do this. The thing about Master Archers is clear enough if it works with hat trick. That was one of the things I was trying to determine. Well, it does. It does. There is one case. You thought AA was the bee's knees, even when aristocrats became better. Sometimes the percents don't seem to help as much as you would think. A high fire or a high damage weapon, anti-armor is not useful, Celtic. So for example, I would never use it on a hunting rifle. You're doing so much damage, you're outdoing their resistance. It's not worth it. On something like a minigun or maybe an automatic pipe pistol, it might be worth it. It's never gonna be the top dog, but yeah, it could be worth it in certain situations. Okay, so Master Archer, there is one case that I can verify that actually works with hat trick. If you go to the Gleaming Depths and the hardened mole miners outside of the Gleaming Depths, hat trick will not go. It will not work without Master Archer. You need a Master Archer for actually penetrate the enemies to go and ricochet around. Other than that, I have found no use case for Master Archer that would be meaningful. I mean, if you stand in front of if you get two targets that are lined up, Master Archer will pierce through the first target and go to the second target, and it will do full damage. So what is it? Hat trick only does 70% damage for each ricochet target. So basically every target it loses 30% damage. Whereas with Master Archer, you know, the first target, like if it did 100 damage on the first target, the next target would be 100 damage. And what I was trying to figure out, one of the things I tried to test was, well, does that mean that it would help with the damage drop off on Master Archer? If it does, it was not something I was able to verify ever. So treasure maps don't count, although I'm going to take it just because. I won't use it, but I'll take it anyway. They don't count, doesn't affect gameplay. Tank killer, bow before you do stack, master. Yes, it does. They do stack. I don't know that it's worth it on a bow though. I mean, for the most part, yeah, it'll change the resistances. Like you can equip it and then go into VATS and you can actually see the resistances change when you equip Tank Killer and Master Archer. However, Archer, you know, bows do so much damage that for the most part on most enemies, you're not going to notice a difference in damage with or without those perks. So I don't tend to run them. Ari, hello. Morning, all right. What time in the morning? It's 2:42 p.m. here. Where are you that it's still morning? Are you in Hawaii? I mean, in Hawaii, it would still be morning. That would make sense. Somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, somewhere. Or were you just saying morning just to say morning? See, you just came to say hello, and now you're getting all these questions. You're getting grilled. I'm not a cop, I promise. Top of the morning. This is more like mid of the afternoon for me. I know it's evening for some people. Question you don't know if you answered. If you loot something, can you use it if it pushes you over 10, or do you have to drop something before you can even pick it up? Not an event? No, if it's not an event, I'm not allowed to pick it up unless I'm below 10. So I have to consume it like what I do with like Radaway or whatever. I have to consume it if it's loose in the world. But if it's in a container, say, because right now I'm at 10, right? Let's get this, make sure it's just, yeah, I'm at 10 right now. So if I want a Radaway, it would have to be loose on the ground. But if it, say there was a Radaway in here, which there's not, but say I had a disease, I could not loot this to take the disease cure to do it because it would put me over the 10. And if I drop something to make room, then whatever I drop has to stay dropped. So I can't do games like drop a thing just to make room and then pick up the thing again. That's why that rule's in place, is so I can't cheese it. Could be wrong, but were you testing if AA was affecting elemental resistances? Yes, we were looking at not AA. We were looking at Master at Bow Before Me and Tank Killer. We were looking to see if those affected the resistances, and they affect the numbers, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it matters in terms of whether I need them or not. You know, because if I'm already, like, if someone's resistance is, say, 100 in whatever it is, they have 100 damage resistance or elemental or whatever, and
You find me my egg?
I'm already bypassing all of their armor and doing maximum damage, then having it reduce it down, yes, it would reduce it down, but it wouldn't matter. I'm still doing maximum damage. So that's like a separate question, right? Like, one question is, yes, it does reduce the resistances, but then the second question is, does it matter? And that's not something I was able to test because everything just died so quickly. And I never bothered to go back and test that. Okay, we got to drop these stealth boys we got nothing else. All right, we're good. Oh, what was the event? Oh yeah, it was Project Paradise. I don't care. Armor perforating perks in general, they affect the numbers. Yeah, they affect the numbers. You've done 70 Fosh, not one glowing. Wow. Hey Dale, welcome. At work. Oh, don't work. Don't work. Oh, don't work too hard. I didn't see the hard part. It's like, don't work too. Okay. I like the leveling. I like this relaxed leveling slow thing. And so far, this hasn't been too bad. The events are kind of rough because it is a lot of inventory management. But other than that, like just going from here to there, not so bad because the looting is very minimal. Andrew, hello. You beat the odds. Well, it's supposed to be like, it should be every 20 times based on the odds. You should be, does this guy, I didn't shoot anything. Will I get rep?
New leaf to restore this land to glory. The further out we expand.
Nope, all right, I'm not. I didn't shoot anything, so I get no rep. Your back is killing you. Well, that sucks, Dale. Yeah, at some point. I mean, actually, a bow. Although I would like to do a bow. I was trying to think. So, you know, if anyone saw the heavy gunner, you know, the character I built, the heavy gunner, that's what the next stream is going to be. Is another one of those. Not the next stream, but the next series. I mean, it's not this. This is not going to be a one stream character here, but the next series I do after this one will be. Thanks for playing, Bane. Will be that kind of thing. I haven't decided what it's going to be though. I was thinking rifleman, but I could do an archer. It would be the same kind of thing, like an in-game whatever. In-game rifleman or an in-game archer or yeah, one of those two things. X3, hello. When it comes to work, you are for 70% effort because any more than that could be perceived as trying to outshine your co-workers. Ah, how very union of you. I had a friend that had a government job. Well, yeah, it was a government job. He worked at an Air Force base. And yeah, he was told that. He's like, you're working too hard. You're making everyone look bad. So I'm just like, okay, that's great. But yeah, that is a mentality in a lot of places where it's like, don't work too hard. You'll make people look bad. Okay, what do we have here? Probably too far away. Although I have crack shot. In theory, I have more range and accuracy. I don't know if that was much in the way of damage. I took one out and there we go. Only work as hard as your boss pretends to pay you. Missiles only playthrough? What am I supposed to do? Just throw the missiles at the at things? Until missiles become throwables, I don't think that's gonna work. But yeah, you're talking about that guy where I only do explosive. I do big time explosive weapons. Do an Assaultron head build next? I probably wouldn't do one that was that specific. Assaultron head builds actually, if you play as a ghoul, it's actually not too bad because you get irradiated from it. At least you did last time I did that. I'm not really sure if it still is that way, but
yeah.
Assaultron head's okay. It stops. It doesn't stay fun for very long though.
Oh yeah.
Butternut squash.
Nice try. Now, either give me.
Blue Danube. I like how it says attack. What am I going to do? Start shooting the intercom? That's funny.
Boss is in the main building.
Yeah, usually this is a good place for loot, but nope. I will be on the lookout for Radaway, though. If I can clear those rads, I will do it. Do you have any idea what they said about Fasnacht drops in the weekend? Oh, so they didn't say anything specifically. So what happened was John Rush posted a tweet basically saying, you know, last weekend we got a new update coming, blah, blah, last weekend, or be sure to hunt for those Fasnacht masks. And he said, especially this weekend. My guess means that at probably Saturday, I would guess, one of the days, or maybe both of the days, they're going to flip a switch where you get double mask drops. And it's just a guess, though. That's the speculation. Include the bash reload in it. Well, the problem is, yeah, the problem is you need the 4-star mods. I can't just like whip up a character and have those mods. They're not that available. I can't do stream characters based around 4-star mods. I don't have them available to do it.
Those mutant things.
So
Here before,
I don't know what I'm doing up here. Ooh.
Almost kind of sad.
Now sunglasses don't do anything, right? Like they don't give you any kind of buff. Let's see, apparel. Like in other Fallout games, they'd raise your perception, but yeah, I get no buff from that, so that's a blood pack. No, I'm looking for Radaway. See if they have any of that. Probably not. They're just a bunch of glowing raiders and stuff. They got nothing. Oops, pardon me. No, actual weekend. I don't know. Yeah, not a long. I mean, because we kind of thought that maybe today, but yeah, there was no double drops today on masks. So, I mean, when they did it with the aliens, you know, when they did the glowing masks on the aliens, it was for one day. So for 24 hours, they had the drop. So I'm suspecting they're going to do the same thing for this, but it's just a suspicion. They might not do anything at all. Maybe I get a perfectly preserved pie and I can't pick it up. All right. Stream character where you have to use whatever is usable from a raid. How do I gear up for the raid? Like, I have to start somewhere. How do I gear up for the raid if I can only use what? I mean, it's like the chicken and egg. That would be like the chicken and egg playthrough.
No one's heard from Batter.
I mean, then and that's one that would depend on me. So basically, I'd have to get carried to a raid, and again, that's like one of those things where I just don't. I don't like having characters that have to depend on. Okay, we're gonna start off with 3 people are gonna carry me through a raid with my no gear. That just isn't. I don't love it, to be honest. Picking up stimpaks. I mean, I like the idea in principle, but
the one with the password.
You just get carried. Yeah.
Gave it to you because they thought you could be useful.
They can increase the drop rates. Yeah, I think it's the drop rates. I think it just doubles the masks is what I think what happens. I think the Crusader's pistol would be a decent raid weapon. Yeah, it would be decent. It's not going to be amazing. I mean, anything semi-automatic is not going to be amazing in the raid just because the bosses just take a lot of damage. But if you put the cryo on it, you could actually slow the robot down. You could slow. I mean, you could slow stuff down. It wouldn't be the worst. It would be okay. I'm Crane. I know where the treasure is.
Sure you are.
Let's see. Friendship.
Damn right.
Zimar, hello this weekend 2 times Bray. Could be. I mean, I think that's what it was. It's like, unless I understand. I mean, maybe they double the. Well, I mean, it's one of 2 things. Either a 10%, like the glowing masks have a 10% instead of a 5%. Or they just give you 2 they give you 2 chances out with 2 masks. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe you drop what you have on you after the raid is over and keep what the raid gives you. The way you can reuse a character you already have. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a possibility as well. The thing is, like, the raid stuff is so much ahead of everything. Well, actually, that's not true. The raid stuff can be terrible. Onions, hello. Raided with a low-level friend who used a Cryo Crusader on Snake. The downside was activating Take One for the team really late because of the freezing. Oh, yeah. So you were doing less damage. Brotherhood playthrough with Hellstorm. Hellstorm's a daily ops. People want me to use this stuff. That's a daily ops reward. I can't just, like, go get a Hellstorm. I mean, I guess that gets rewarded to you at some point in the quest, right? They, like, give you that. But that's kind of late in the quest line to do. I mean, here's the thing. It's like, it's really difficult when, you know, to do certain things. You know, if it involves 4-star gear, I can't just readily get that. If it involves daily ops rewards, again, it's chance based. If it involves a stamp grind, well, then it's a stamp grind, and then I'm just doing expeditions. I mean, so there's a lot of things that just don't really work for the stream. Unless I'm having the character last like a year or something. That guy playthrough, I know. It's kind of dependent on when I want to do it, Mr. 3. And so far I haven't wanted to. Because at the end of the day, that really is the biggest decider on whether I do a thing. It's whether I want to do it. Oh, thanks, Jeep. Has it already been that time? Wow. 2 hours already. Hellstorm Missile Launcher is a final reward of Seal Rain. Yeah, so you're basically doing like the entire... And you have to be level 20 to even start that quest line. So basically you're doing a playthrough, but you have to get like... You have to get to level 20 and then start a really long playthrough. And then by the time you get there, it's like, okay, well, I've already done a lot of things. Let's see here. Interact with her.
Back. You managed to get those punks out.
Good for PvP. Hellstorm is sold by Minerva as well. Well, yeah.
Oh.
It would have to come just at the right time. But the thing is, like,
maybe.
Yeah, it would have to come at the right time, and I would have to plan. I'd have to go. I have to have X amount of gold, and the mods are sold by Reg, so then I have to do Vault 79. It's just one of those things that I'll be honest, it's one of those things that's unlikely to ever happen, just because of how many hoops I have to jump through just to get to a point of using a weapon that's the main focus of the run.
Missing person number. Find them for. Appreciate. Find out.
Because as much as possible, I mean, I guess I could start a level 20 character for things. So then at least I start at level 20. But it's one of those things, like the more hoops I have to jump through to even get the character to the point of it being the actual playthrough, the less likely it is to happen. Because what happens with those kind of playthroughs is they become really short. Because a lot of the early things that you would normally do, you're just like powering through them to get levels, to get access to that thing that you're supposed to be doing the playthrough for. So to be more like, that could be more of like a one-off stream where I just decide to just be stupid with a missile launcher or something. You can get out of the vault with level 20. That is true. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that, but yeah. For the Brotherhood thing, that is true. You can go right from the vault to the Brotherhood and do that thing. What am I doing? Oh, transmitter signal. Well, I know where it is. I don't need to listen to the nonsense. Although we're almost at, it's almost Fashnot, so we'll just go there. We'll just go to Fashnot and get ready. Get ready to start the thing. At some point, yeah, my food and drink meter's got to be about, I think my vault fed is probably worn off. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah, I'm going to have to start paying, I mean, I don't have to pay attention to that, but what's my, oh, I have a level up. What, oh, gunsmith. Yeah, we want gunsmith. That's going to help with our weapons. But again, I said the next one is going to be a building a character kind of thing. And it's not going to be some niche, I don't want it to be like some niche thing. I want it to be something where people could go, hey, that's the kind of thing I want to do. So it's not going to be like, so all the suggestions that have come since I said that are not, they don't really follow the spirit of what I said I'm going to do for the next series. The tune's name? Oh, no. S. Hopper. See, get it with the 10 items or less? You get it? Did you get it? That's the name. Hopefully somebody gets it. It's not that hard to grasp. That's his name though. That's what I had in mind, because I'm like, he's like an old man shopping in the express lane with his, with his cat food. That's his name. That's his name. Glad you asked. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But I mean, kind of at the moment, I'm kind of leaning into like doing like the next one being like a series of like an in-game rifleman, because I think it might be kind of interesting to get to a point where you could like take down a boss with a rifleman. You know, so you're not using a high fire rate weapon. You're using something slower firing that just does high damage. Or a bow. A bow is a possibility as well. I mean, the bow is kind of a challenge as well. I mean, that's another one of those weapons that's really tough because you don't start off with the bow. I mean, I could set it up so I do. But in terms of like the mods and stuff, the mods are all locked behind, I think they've crashed. The mods are all locked behind rep. And so you can start with the bow. Let's see if there's any, yeah, no one ever puts anything good in there. Like you could start with the bow, but you're not going to be able to mod it for a while until you get that rep. So, but that would be part of the, the longevity of the character. You don't want to get it. It's cringeworthy. Is the Hornwright Estate elevator functional? As far as I know.
Welcome, one and all, to Helvetia, the home of Appalachia's best, and truth be told, only.
Come on. It's like doing the,
Such a pleasure to see you.
Okay, just let's go. All right, is there one right here? Nope. It's like when you go to turn in honey, you have to listen to a little speech before you can actually talk to him to give him this stupid honey. It's like, I just want to give you honey for the daily. Just don't be that way. Okay, so we've got eggs. I mean, I guess I could try and get mutations. Someone dropped a nuke. Well, I know it's not going to be on Fashnot. Let's see, that's 5. That's 5. High 5. Really? 6. All right.
Thank you.
This is so much easier if you have a marsupial and jetpack and all that stuff. Everyone's in there. I already found him. So unless you're actually going to deposit the eggs, which maybe they are, you're duplicating my efforts. There we go. All right. Do I have extras? Let's see. I think I have 1 egg. Oh, I got a hunting rifle plan. That could come in handy at some point, I suppose. Pink bow is too popular right now. Rifleman would be different, I think. Well, there's nothing wrong with doing popular. But rifleman is kind of the first thing that's coming to my head. We rifleman slash... that was kind of rude. Okay, so we need 4 to 5. I feel like there's not a lot of people that are actually doing the things. Intestines, all right. Always just use 4 canned coffee to get to the top of the estates. Okay. Interrupting him is improper. I guess, Andrew. Well, okay, Fashnot. Okay, wait. Isn't there one like right here on the table? I can just take that and give it to him? Maybe? There we go. I don't want the residue analysis. I mean, it doesn't affect anything, but I don't want it. There we go. Easy peasy. What you don't often see are pistols. If you plan to do a rifleman, would you use something else than your beloved hunting rifle? I don't know. I don't know what I would use. I mean, it would probably be either, I mean, it could end up being like the ultrasight. I mean, I do like the ultrasight laser a lot. That one would take a bit because learning the mods for that is really difficult because you don't find them very much. And so typically you would have to craft and scrap them. And that's pretty resource intensive. So it could be something like that. It could be, I mean, it could be lever action. It could be, I mean, because you can always get your hands on the one from Nuka World. Pistols might be one of the least popular builds, yeah. So I don't know, but I'm not just like looking to do popular. I'm just kind of looking to do like a build. But I mean, rifleman, I mean, honestly, rifleman pistol, it's like the same thing. If you're doing semi-automatic, right? So, but it would be also, it's like, you never know what the build, I mean, there's Scorched Earth. All right. But with, with heavy guns, I'm just like, well, I'm going to use Bulletstorm, and it doesn't really matter what the other effects are. I mean, if I get Furious, it's better. But I mean, with Bulletstorm, I have a backup. Whereas if I'm not using, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, if you get Furious, it really is a specific build. If you don't get Furious, then you're kind of going a different way. Bolt action revolvers are pretty good. What? What's a bolt action revolver, Jules? That's not a thing we have in this game. Of course, now I'm in a rad storm. I'm taking on rad, so that's super awesome. That's amazing. That's the thing I'm gonna have to worry about. That's okay. Well, thank you very much. A word? What? There are some great pipe gun builds. Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily build around a specific. I mean, I did the heavy gun around a specific, but that was more around like what I could do. But that's another case. It kind of goes to what I was saying earlier in terms of, you know, because there were comments of like, well, you know, the 50 cal. That's not the best weapon, and it may not be the strongest, but it's one I know I could get. You know, where the other ones have like rep grind and stuff associated with them. Or Minerva, where you have to be lucky. And I don't want the build to depend on Minerva being around at a certain time. So, so I tend to shy away from things that are like gold bullion. Or super like crazy rare. It's just too hard to do a thing. Because then you can like do this whole build and never get what you're looking for. There is a bolt action pipe revolver. There is. There's a pipe revolver. It's not bolt action. There's a bolt action. There's a pipe bolt action. And there's a pipe revolver. Pipe is underestimated. Yeah. I mean, the pipe weapons are good. The pipe bolt is actually stronger than the hunting rifle. It actually does more. And not by a lot. But it actually, I mean, it has a slower fire rate though. So I guess if you count like rate of fire in there, it's probably a little weaker. But yeah, you can actually do a pipe bolt. I don't know about killing a boss with it though, because the fire rate is kind of slow. That would be kind of interesting to make an in-game pipe bolt. That might be kind of interesting, like an in-game pipe bolt sniper. Because that has the advantage of there being no like, you know, there's like no guaranteed like, you know, pre-rolled, you know, awesome pipe weapons. That might be kind of interesting. An in-game pipe bolt action. In-game pipe bolt sniper. Maybe. Pipe is bad. Pipe weapons sound like blurf. I love the pipe. I like the pipe bolt action though. It's actually one of my favorite guns. Bolt action pistol or pipe revolver pistol. DPS, DPM, pipe bolt is less than honey. Yeah, because it's like the fire rate is 3 instead of 5. And the damage isn't that much more. I mean, 3 versus 5 is a lot. Because basically that's the fire rate is how many shots you can shoot in a second is what or in 10 seconds rather. So that means you're shooting 5 shots per second with a hunting rifle or 5 shots per 10 seconds. So basically a shot every 2 seconds. Or 3 shots over 10 seconds. That's a big difference. Pipe guns, we need PA Ludi. Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay. My caps are up to only 300. My Radaway is finally worn off. I took that forever ago. It wasn't still doing anything. Let's go to this thing. Bolt action pistol or pipe revolver pistol, exactly. Power armor Ludi, what's that? I don't know. Like I said, I do not know the answer. Crusader pistol is weird. It's not very powerful, but you have to buy it with gold. Or get lucky, right? Or get lucky with the daily ops, which is really hard right now because the rewards are broken. And Minerva just had it, I think. So it's gonna be a while before it comes back around. Because I think she just had it like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, it's not super powerful. Although I will say I was really surprised running it without stealth with the cryo was actually pretty decent. It performed pretty well. It still is a lot of, hustle to do. So it's not like it's some weapon where you just walk in and, you know, boom, everything's dead. You're pumping ammo out. Get lucky with a laggy server that dumps the drop bag contents on the floor. Oh, nice. So far I found one mask on the ground. And it was like a giant mask. It wasn't even a good one. But yeah, I can't say that I've looked that hard, but yeah, I've only found one ground mask. All right, here we go. Let's see if I got something good. Let's see. I don't care about the, I mean, I guess I can area loot. Oh, I got a jackalope mask. It's not the, it's just not as good as the glowing one's so much better. This one, the hair looks like carpet. I mean, I guess it is. It's because it's a mask. It's nothing. But I can area loot. I forgot. I'm at an event. I can area loot. Let's go scrap some things. Looty is a hardware store item SMG. Oh, okay. Grinding the daily op stuff, old-fashioned way, nowhere. Yeah. Well, now you can't really even do it, is the thing. Like, if you do it, you're not going to get the rare rewards because it's busted. Ooh, okay. Let's see what I've got here. I might want to, oops, let's keep those. Okay, so I've got a chameleon leather left arm with luck and arms keeper. And this one I've got the overeater's wood, endurance, save crackers. I mean, overeaters is going to be harder to maintain. I actually don't mind the, you know what? I'm going to switch over. Let's see which one has a, this one has a slightly bigger condition bar. All right, I'm going to scrap that. We're going to switch over to the chameleon piece. Let's see, armor, do that. And let's get rid of some things. Wood, lead, leather, steel, rubber, glass, oil. Rid of that. We'll just eat the mac and cheese. We'll use the Radex, why not? Get rid of the acid. And I think we're up to stuff. So now I just have to decide this jackalope mask. I'm just gonna put it in the thing over here. I mean, I could wear it if I want. I don't want to. Not alright. Hello. What's it? You bet when they updated events, they forgot about daily ops rewards. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard anything. I don't know if people have been doing them on the PTS or what. So on those, I have no idea if they'll be working again on Tuesday. I just don't have a clue. Found a glowing skull mask on the ground. Nice, Obi-Gon. Congrats. Have a piece of chameleon on your chest and the constant transition from invisible or not annoys you. Yeah. I mean, I'm aware of it. So it's, I mean, I'm like aware that this is a thing. So it's fine. All right. So, oh, we need to track the guards. We'll just do it from here. It's not that far. No level up. Okay, so I'm level 13, right? So no level up. Gunsmith is only 2. Is there anything that I need to, like, maybe equip that I don't have? Like, if I have any extra perks or anything? I don't really. All right. The one reason you don't want it all, or the mutation, it's so frustrating. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that could come in handy if you're playing play a character that doesn't want to take damage or whatever, but it's fine. It's definitely not a forever piece. That's for sure. Didn't a stealth field used to hide your reticule? It doesn't hide this. It doesn't hide the crosshair. And it does hide this though. So if I go to aim, yes. If I have a scope, it'll still work, but I think a reflex sight will still work too. You still get the little green dot. But yeah, so it's not amazing as far as that go, but that's okay. It hides everything. I mean, the upside is it doesn't provide so much protection. If I really got sick of it, I could just drop it and it'd be fine. Oh, I went to go drink, but I can't drink. Okay, so now we're getting my food and drink meters are wearing off with nothing I could do. Only time you enjoyed Chameleon was during Nuclear Winter. Yeah. Nuclear Winter. Oh, possum. He was playing possum. All right, there. Oh, I'm not where I thought I was. I'm not high. I'm like not down far enough. My AP, ooh. Even with, see, this is one of the reasons why I don't consider Action Boy all that mandatory, because it doesn't work very well. I mean, by itself, it just doesn't, it doesn't do much. Have I not played through around the Harpoon with Bloody Mess? I have not. Harpoon gun is one of those guns that's like kind of exhausting. Like you use it and then after a while it just becomes I find it very tiresome to use. I feel like I'm working really hard all the time. It's like the novelty wears off. But again, like that's another one. Level 30. You got to be before you can even use that one. I did, well, didn't I? I'm trying to think. Did I do a harpoon? And I'm trying to remember. Did I do a harpoon gun character? I don't remember. Maybe I did. If you're hungry, you should try some iguana bits. Did a whole, yeah, we did the harpoon gun raid. Like, we did a whole raid that was harpoon guns. So, that was the thing I did. I mean, here's the thing. I can always use VATs. So even if I can't see myself, I can just use VATs. Don't remember if you have killed you in nuclear. You probably did. Yeah, that is kind of weird. You go to aim and then eventually you are invisible. That's a thing. Done a bunch of videos on the harpoon guns. I mean, I've done a ton of harpoon stuff. I've done a lot of harpoon content. I don't know if I've ever done a live stream where I've revolved around the harpoon gun. I don't remember. It might have been one that I looked at and went, God, I can't even get one until I'm level 30. Just bought a new monitor arm stand, installing one. You know what? Bazookovich, I got one, which I've never mentioned, but I actually bought a monitor arm and a camera arm. And I put them on. I put the monitor arm last weekend. And I kind of, well, was it last week? Maybe it was, yeah, it was Sunday, I think. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. I only bought one because, okay, now I can't aim. I only bought one. And because I wanted to know if I liked it before but I'm going to get another one. I like it. It makes it's very tidy under the desk now. The camera arm, it's okay. I don't love it, but I had to get it off the monitor. So, let's see here. Wasn't tech, you weren't in it, so yes. Don't understand why we have both Cloaking and Chameleon. No, one of them gives you a stealth field when you get hit by a melee character. I mean, one of them is just really stupid. Can we fire him to death? Yes, we can. That works. All right. There's a hunting rifle, but yeah, learning hunting rifle mods is gonna be difficult. Ah! Jeez, startle me. I thought I killed everything. Apparently I didn't. Oh, he has a shopping basket. Shopping basket should be exempt, right? That should, a shopping basket should add items, right? Like if I have a shopping basket, I can have 5 more items. Is that a thing? Fresh level 20, it's not a far-fetched reach story. That's true. You have a single arm for your mic. Don't you have monitor arms or no? I thought you had all your monitors were on arms and stuff. I mean, the crosshairs were red. Okay. Is he behind like a... Apparently this dude has got like a really high evade chance on his, whatever he's doing. He's got a good build. Let's see here. Kind of need an arm for your cam too. Oh, you have an arm for your mic. Okay, yeah, my mic is, I have an arm for my mic, yeah. 2 of your monitors on arms. Okay, 2 aren't. Got you. Shotgun. Shotgun can be tempting at some point. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this character, to be honest. I'm just going where kind of whatever. I mean, I kind of figured what I would do is just let the drops. Once I'm level 50, you know, I'll just go with whatever drops I get.
Hey!
And,
Over here!
And that'll be that.
Don't shoot!
So until then, it'll just be whatever I run across.
Hey. Tell me you got a stim.
But I do like the arm. It was daunting because I looked in the instructions. Because it was like, I opened this box and it's just like a ton of pieces. I was shocked. I decided to pull it out, strap, you know, attach it to the desk and be good. But it has a lot of pieces. And it gave you options on how to install, which I didn't realize at first. And like, so the first option was to basically drill holes in your desk. And I'm like, wait, I thought this was just a clamp. That is an option. So you have 2 options. One is just to clamp it. One is to drill holes and whatever. So, because I really wasn't wanting to do that. Why does he have 4 monitors? I don't know. So he can watch TV and... Constantine, welcome aboard. Another shopping basket. Oh, geez. That's a challenge, being invisible and manually aiming without a scope. I mean, I guess if I'm constantly moving, it's okay, because then I don't get the stealth field. I think there's another one right behind me. I gotta remember that I don't have like much in the way of armor. Okay, so let's get some 10 mil rounds. And that's it. That's all we got. That's why you love PC gaming, customize literally everything. Yeah, it is nice. But yeah, I definitely like the monitor arm. Once I got it set up, it was like, it wasn't actually that bad to set up, but it was just like I opened this box and it was just like pieces. And I just thought, okay, that's not what I expected. But I definitely want to get another one. They're not that expensive either. Oh, really? Really? Jeez. This seems like the kind of thing that I would have to go to, right? I mean, I'm not high enough level. Do I want it? Wait, I'm just gonna blast through this. Let's just do this. We're just gonna go in here and hurry. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to eviction notice, but I'm not gonna turn around now after being this close.
Hey,
we'll clear everything and then
there? I could use a lift.
I'm trying.
You happen to see it?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's kill all the things and go to eviction notice.
That?
Yep. Go. Yes. Go. Oh, give me that. No. It always switches back to the wrong gun. Can I get up there? Good thing they don't hit very hard. And I'm not even gonna worry about looting them at all because of should get lots of ammo in eviction notice. Wait. What the hell? Did one of them run? Oh jeez, okay. One of them ran like really far away. So, okay. That's great. I got a level. Did I get the scorched? Nope, we still have more rounds to go. One more. Come on. I got places to go. Are they done spying? Okay, now I have to run out. I need to discover this location so I can fast travel back to it. And then we're gonna go to eviction notice. There we go. What'd I miss? 10mm only playthrough, pistol plus SMG. Maybe. I'd probably end up just using the pistol though.
Corroded. Wet cave really did a number on it. I'm not going to be much help now.
They're not really complementary weapons unless I went automatic for both of them. I did this. All right, here we go. Oh, here. Only 4 people. Uh-oh. My inner butters. Yes. Psycho Boy, escaping work. Nice. I am carrying on. I'm hurrying to an event that doesn't, I don't know. Nobody's there. So we'll see how it goes. Might have been hurrying for no reason. But it's a spot I have where I can area loot, so there's a thing. Defend the scrubber. All right, I'm on it. I'm ready to defend. I'm all over that thing. Scrubber is covered. You shall not pass. We have someone who's he's killing everything. All right. I'll just be down here and try and server might be having problems. Level 30, no problem. It's gonna take me like an hour to clean up my inventory after this though, since I'll be able to area loot. Oh. Mr. Potato playthrough, Assaultron head, handmade, cold shoulder bone hammer. If you get that, it's just, I don't like doing like weapon specific like that. I mean, the heavy gunner was kind of an exception, but that was more because of limited choices. Are mole miners stealth people? I mean, they're people. I don't know if they're stealth. They're kind of noisy and whatever. I've never thought of them as like stealth people. They're ex-people, right? They used to be people and now they're not people. Something somewhere, I got XP. I mean, at this point, my gun needs to be replaced, right? It's level 1, I have a level 1 pistol, and I'm level 16. Might hit level 20 after this event though. Level 17, yeah, this is gonna give me some levels. Muffled people. They're mole people, I need some water. Thankfully I can area loot, and I'm sure there'll be some water and stuff. Oh, there's a helicopter in the sky. Not really people anymore. The ghosts from Sierra Madre are stealth people. Ugh. They're terrifying people. Because you need what? You need that perk. You either need to like cut off all their limbs to kill them, right? Like you have to cut off their heads before they're, or you need a perk that actually kills them. Isn't that what it is? Isn't there like a perk that's like specific for ghost people kind of thing? A lot of the people on the server are crouched and cloaked. Yeah, because they're just... We got problems over here. Level 18. Yep, every time there's a wave, I get a level. So I might get to level 20 here. Not that I'm trying to level quicker, but... Wife walked by and said, "You got time energy for your PC building, but ignore my honey-do list." You just say, hey, if you just make your you add build my PC onto the list and it'll get done. It's not your fault that the wrong things are on the list. Nightkin, oh, Nightkin, there you go. Nightkin don't bother me as much as the, like the ghost people I found more terrifying. There's a bag. Purified water. Nice. I can't use that. I can't pick up other people's drop stuff. Berry Mentats. Oh yeah, Berry Mentats for the start of the season. I'm covered as far as that goes. The start of the next season. The only thing I don't have going for me is a desire for really much on the board. Other than the thing, like the page 1, we got the little cow icon thing. I like that. I'm looking forward to that one. Only if there's anarchy. Level 20, just like that. Well, hopefully this stuff is leveled like 20 that I get. Be interesting to see if I see anything good though. I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to do an armor upgrade because my armor, that one piece I have, isn't amazing. So, but I'm at an event, so area loot those bodies, and then I'll have a workbench to, I'll have 2 workbenches, actually. So we shall see. Yeah, we're at level, I'm gonna have 7 level ups. Awesome. That's the problem with this event. It's not so much of an event as it is a big long to-do list if you're low level. If you're high level, then it's just like grab a bunch of stuff and scrap it, but... yeah, this damage output is not amazing. I'm like, where are the things? They're just not legendary. Oh, there's another one. 5. My damage is so bad. My damage is so little. It's small. Oh, ye of little damage. That's me. That's a character. I'm mildly inconvenienced. I don't even know if that's even. I don't even know if it rises to that level, Jules. It's more of a. It's more of like if you have like a fly or something buzzing around your head. You're just like, you know. Maybe I'm mildly annoying them. It's about all it is. Yeah, launching a nuke, that would be a thing. I don't know, because a nuke card would count as an item. I mean, I guess if I was doing the quest, then the nuke card wouldn't count. But still, I'd have to go and find all of the, like the repaired circuit boards, because I wouldn't have the materials to do it. TWSS? I don't know what that is. Looks like a stock symbol. Are you making a recommendation? Will Under Armour be tradable in the new update? Yeah, it'll be the same as now. So if it's tradable now, it'll be tradable then. So Secret Service won't be tradable. But everything else should be, even when you mod it, it should still be tradable. And the plans, my understanding is that the lining, not the lining, the style plans, those are tradable as well. So I don't think it's gonna be that bad to get the Under Armour that you want modded the way you want. I think maybe not day one, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad. You have found all the cards on stream previously. Yep. I don't remember it being particularly fun. 18 or 20 repaired, and you don't need that many, right? You only need like 10 of them or something, or is it 15? I think it's 15. But yeah, it's a thing. Inked, Mr. Inked, hello, hello. That's what she said. Oh, got you. All right. You can't just put letters together and just make up your own things. I mean, you can, but not if you want other people to understand. Master Obi-Wan, hello, hello. Are we there? Okay, now let's do the picking up of the stuff and see if I'm done sometime in the next. Ooh, anti-armor, pump action, shotgun, weapon, speed, agility. Actually not terrible. That's probably level 15. Furious double barrel. Probably a double barrel is a little bit too optimistic, I think. Troubleshooter, sturdy. Okay. I've got a lot of rads though, so hopefully all of this looting is getting me some rad away. If it's not, it's not, and that's fine. And of course I got the stupid jackhammering thing up there that I have to listen to. Anything else? I'm like, that seemed fast, but I didn't get here until partway through. That's why it seems fast. Level 20 is the first combat shotgun, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, now I gotta wait for my AP to come back. Life-saving leather right arm. That actually might be kind of okay. We'll see. I mean, eventually I would go for like a torso, probably. But until I hit level 50, I'm not. Oh, geez, that's so much rads. Hopefully there's a rad away on some of those super mutant bodies. If there wasn't, there wasn't. But let's go through. We'll scrap all of the things. We'll scrap all of the junk first of all. Anything that's not legendary, I don't care about at this point. Probably if it's melee, unless it's amazing, I don't care about it. Mutants, hunting rifle. I'm not mutated yet. That's probably one of those things that probably won't happen. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting mods this way though. Look at all those laser mods. Wow. I mean, this will be helpful as far as that goes, because this will be the one time. See, after an event, it'll be the one time I can actually mod things, because it's the only time I'll have junk in my inventory. Oh crap! I scrapped the workbench parts. Well, that's one less item that I'll have, so that's something, I guess. Okay, so anti-armor pump action, assassin's raider. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Executioner short handmade. Executioner's explosive, maybe. Double barrel, no. Ghoul slayers, it's metal. It's not very balanced. No, that's not great. Gourmand's laser. No, Gourmand's is not going to work for this build. Junkies probably won't work either. Life-saving, probably. Pipe gun, I don't care about. Hunting rifle, replenish AP on kill charisma. Maybe. Nocturnal robot. Oh, but that's only gonna work while I'm cloaked. Well, that's not gonna be any good. Ski sword, no. Get rid of that. Leather, hunger and thirst grows slower. Two-shot hunting rifle, I already have. That's level 10. Vampires double barrel, no. Gourmands, no, we'll just scrap that. Okay, so these are my choices. I think I might go with this anti-armor pump action and... Well, let's see, that's 138. What is this two-shot doing? This two-shot still might be better. I'm gonna go with a life-saving. I'm gonna go with life-saving there on that one. All right, let's equip this armor. We'll do that. Get rid of that one. Let's scrap that. Let's see. What are people saying? Anything? Rabbit, how do you get workbench parts? Oh, those come from the Wayward quest line. Duchess gives them to you when she wants you to build the sign to attract the people and do the thing. That's where that comes from. Cannibal in the game. Yeah, Cannibal's my favorite. What's the thing? What's the question? Only solution to jackhammering is equipping Cannibal and eating the bodies, apparently. Yeah. I think I'll go back to doing raids since next week the rewards are improving. Yeah, same Obi-Wan. I'm in the same spot. Can't believe they even fixed it. Wow, rank 196 on level 23. I know, right? How did I get all that score with being just starting? It's a hack. Let's see here. Let's see. Travis, hello. Style and profile limousine riding. Okay. Others are available other than responder. Cannibal character net stream. Nope. Let's put it this way. If that were to happen, it would take. I would do it as a challenge. I would do like some insane super chat challenge. So in other words, it would cost. There would be a cost to it, and it would not be a low cost.
Attention.
Okay. So handmade, I mean, it's explosive. So I'm gonna go with this. I mean, I think I'm gonna go with this one just because it's, I'm gonna get rid of the two-shot. I might be able to mod this though, right? This is level 20. So then it becomes down to the shotgun or the handmade. I think I'm gonna go with the shotgun. And all right, then let's modify if we can. Since I see what junk I have, if I have junk to actually modify a thing. I got Radaway and okay, I got stuff good. Okay, can I do anything with this? Actually, no, I'm in the wrong bench. This is one of those rare events that actually has both kinds of benches, so I got lucky here. Am I not a Ric Flair fan? I'm not a wrestling fan. I don't follow it at all. Let's see here. Oh, Saltron head. Oh, I need to go back with that. Okay, so let's see what I can do with the hunting rifle. Standard. Ooh, I can do a hardened receiver. Can I do a sight? I can't do a reflex sight because I don't have the thing. All right, let's do a standard. Let's do a hardened receiver. Ooh, that's nice damage. And a, what's the range is fine, the short, and it's easier to aim. I don't have a suppressor, do I? That would be amazing. Yeah, I can't really do much. I can't really do much with it, but I was able to up the damage. That's okay. And the pump action shotgun. Can I do anything here? Hair trigger, what does that do? Increases the fire rate. So I've got the standard barrel, the long barrel, aligned barrel. Medium barrel. Let's do a medium barrel. Forceful stock. What does that do? Anything? I mean, increases the weight. I don't care. No sights, no muzzle. All right. Let's scrap this. Oops, nope. Scrap the 10 mil pistol. That's going away. Okay. So we've got, let's see, weapons. So we've got the pump action shotgun and the hunting rifle. Those are our two weapons. So we're going to drop the grenades. Drop the mines. Drop the mines. Drop the grenades. Armor, we're good. Apparel, we're good. Food and drink. Okay, we're just going to eat everything. Aid, we're going to do the Radaway. We'll do a bunch of Radaway. Okay, there's all. We'll do some Radex. Then we'll just drop everything else. That's a lot of stimpaks, but that's okay. We don't need to worry about it too much. And notes, anything? I got an assault rifle, I got a landlord, all right. Okay, here's all the junk now that I've done what I can do. This is taking forever. There's a reason I'm like skipping some events. Seismic activity, should I go? I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest. I want to finish this quest today because I don't want to have to go clear Golly Mine again. Let's see. Yeah, so if anyone wants a pile of loot, right here. And let's see, I need shells, and I don't know, do I have shells? I have 34 shells. Okay. Oh. Okay, and I think, okay, so that's 2. Oh, that's 1 thing. Okay, so my junk is down to like, I have 1 thing there. Okay, so wait a minute, that's 2. That's 3. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. I'm down to 8. I'm down to 8 items. I have room. I can pick up more things. That's good to know. All right, I'm down to 8 items, right? If I'm counting right. Yeah, because I lost 2 things here, so I'm down. I mean, the legendary modules don't count. So yeah, I'm down to 8 items. Nice. All right, let's go back to Duchess. I'm just going to do that. I don't really care there. I'm going to go back to Duchess and finish this. Okay, what did I miss? Anything? Yeah, it's a brand new character, Mr. Inked. You can do exclamation rules. That'll give you a brief idea. And also the description. MTR checking accounts to turn me cannibal. Let's see here. Inventory, let's see here. Take on Master Archer is good if you don't want to use hat trick and want some armor piercing. Well, if it's only in a realistic way, but they have to be in a line, right? Unless they're right on top of each other in a line, it's not going to do anything. I mean, that's the problem with it. It's just so, yeah. It has too limited of a use case. Even then, I don't necessarily think that it's, let's see, do the Assaultron head. All right, now she wants me to go find a robot body. Go fight some scorpions. You'll love melting a few times. Put the glowing scorch piece in your vendor for 40k. It was gone instantly. You just want a glowing jackalope? I like the jackalope. That's a good one.
Give those degenerates hell. Whoa. You're not looking so...
Glowing jackalope is one of my favorites. I like glowing owl too. I think that's a good one too.
Great.
Friend, why don't
Oh, I think those goggles work.
Jug should do the trick.
He's a wasteland paramedic. How many levels did I get anyway? Like a bunch. Come on, I'm trying. There we go.
This is real snug.
How many times have I done the Wayward quest line? A lot. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it's close to 100.
This is all my fault.
Solomon, no. Don't you dare. This is not... Duchess?
I mean, I can tell you that I've done the Flatwoods one the most. Because I pretty much always do that one, even on characters that I've done that on characters that I've instantly deleted. This one I don't always complete. So I would say the Flatwoods one I've probably done 100 for sure. This one I don't know. It might be close. Eat the pepperoni roll. That's a good idea. That's a good call.
Going nowhere. Look, I can make it.
Please say yes.
You are here.
And here.
When we get some set of streams, gameplay as it should be.
Come and get
Grind raids, expos, daily. Oh, you want some grind streams? I don't know. Not a lot of people are asking for grind streams. They're usually saying don't. Okay, so we've got that. We've got that. All right. What am I close to as far as this goes? Anything? I mean, it's better just to. Let's just go to camp because I want to get rid of those modules out of my inventory. Bashna Almas plus Outcast Paint plus Blood Eagle Charmer combo. There you go. Yeah, I was using the owl mask with the caravan people, the Blue Ridge caravan guard outfit. It works pretty well with that. The colors go. All right, yeah, once that Vault-Tec supply thing is gone, I'll have more room, so there we go. Got a glowing skull mask last weekend, so you think your luck up? Yeah. I mean, honestly, I haven't done enough to have a lot of, I mean, I don't know. Mostly I've just kind of avoided it, but if it's double drop tomorrow, like if they give 2 masks at a time, I might do a few more. Although, I don't know, Saturdays I'm often not home for a large part of the day, so yeah. It probably would be when they would flip the switch. They would do it on a day when I'm not around. Out of breath. Oh, I have a bunch of level ups too. Oh, man. Friend requests. All right, wait. Who are these people? Are either one of these people in the chat Appalachian Wanderer or Rilt77? I don't recognize those names. If you are, say something. Nick does grind streams, raids all the time on all platforms with a queue. Oh, okay. Is it fun? Are they fun streams to watch? Oh, you're real? All right, Zig. Welcome aboard. Seismic can spin the wheel, pop at the same time. That was strange. That is strange. Makes it so you don't have to go very far to do the things. Oh wait, I was gonna level. Let's wait. She didn't give me more stuff. Let's see. I got bubblegum. Yeah, I didn't get anything else. Streams themselves, nah. Chat, maybe. The chat's pretty active. I mean, Nick has been around a while. I mean, they were doing stuff before I started my channel. I've seen them a time or two, but I mean, I saw back when they were only doing, I think they were on PlayStation originally or something. And they were just on Twitch and the stream quality was really bad, but I'm guessing if they're doing all the platforms, and they're probably a lot more. Let's see. Where are we at here? I mean, that's a lot of people though. When you're first starting out, you're not, let's see, maybe pack and light. My AP regen is terrible. Not like this chat. Nothing's like this. Rifle Gaming and Fargasia are good for help too. Fargasia shouted your channel out a few days ago. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's done that. He's done that a lot. He's very much that way of shouting out other people's channels. We need more of that. Are we getting anything better in charisma? Really? Endurance, anything more that I want there? I mean, that's the problem when you get, ooh, natural resistance. Let's do that. His streams are good, but watching raids isn't very interesting to you. Rival's been posting Resident Evil stuff. Oh, okay. A lot of people, like I've noticed Resident Evil must have just had a new version or something, right? Did a new Resident Evil just come out? Because I've seen a lot of just random videos pop up on Resident Evil. Metoxy's got that Georgia drawl that sounds like AJ Styles. New game, a new Resident Evil game. What would it be like to be a fan of a franchise that puts out games on a regular basis? Although, I don't know. I mean, it seems like there's been several Resident Evil games since the last time there was a new Fallout game or Elder Scrolls game. It seems like well, I mean, I guess Grand Theft Auto, they don't eat very frequently either. So Team Medic. All right. Anything under strength? Oh, I know what I want. No. Yes, scatter shot. Now, whether I have the room for it or not, I don't know. That's max rank. Fast fighter. Actually, fast fighter. No. Ground pounder. Let's do ground pounder. I'm just like grabbing perks at this point. Hey, Hermos. Happy Friday. Just got home. What'd you miss? Oh, not much. This and a little bit of that. A little bit of this. Things and stuff. Let's see here. We'll just put the rest into ground pounder. I mean, assuming my level up should be used up at some point. So I can actually get on with my questing. There we go. So there's all these things. So scatter shot, center mascus, ground pounder, iron stomach I already had. Rejuvenated, probably not. Let's see. Hard bargain. Nope. Let's see. Intelligence. All right, took that off. Pack and light. I think that's everything, right? No, perception I have. Oh. Sure, we'll put exterminator on. Why not? All right. There we go. There's my levels. Haven't even played one since Resident Evil 7. You think it's fun to watch? Oh, they made the Resident Evil games too. So far, Bethesda's only, yeah. Bethesda's not fast. Resident Evil has remastered more of their games than Fallout has games. Since Skyrim released, there were 7 Resident Evil games released. Jeez. Hey, Derek. Found from making control that 4-star weapons will tradable. You're so happy about that? What? What do you mean 4-star weapons are tradable? I mean, if it drops, if it, like the ones that'll drop from Bigfoot, those will be tradable. Like certain ones will be tradable, but it won't be a blanket thing where all 4-star weapons are tradable. It'll just be the ones that drop from Bigfoot. So ones that you craft yourself, not so much. Yeah, the ones you get from Bigfoot, yeah. Well, and that's the thing. So that first week, I think people will be grinding because it's going to be the top of the hour, right? So I think the first week it's going to be doing Bigfoot events, like as many as you possibly can, just to get as many shots at 4 stars as you can. I did put the Basher one on there, so. Nope, not 38. Hang on. Gotta drop it. All right, let's go up top. Let's do a scout around and pick some locations. Maybe get some more ammo. Yeah, ground powder should help a lot with this thing. And without mutations, like I don't know if mutations is a thing that's ever gonna happen. Like if it's even, it's so unlikely. I mean, I could stand inside a water and try and pick them up that way. Ooh, green shirt and combat boots. Ooh, now I'm gonna stick with my my whatever paramedic suit. All right, nothing to see up here. All right, let's get down. How is it people don't know the difference between a remaster and a remake? I don't know. A lot of people just use them interchangeably. Is Bigfoot going to be staying in the game permanently? No, it'll be a permanent addition. But for the first week, they are going to prioritize those events at the top of the hour. And instead of a % chance to spawn, he's going to, because normally he will have a % chance to spawn at certain events. And they're going to, at least that was my understanding from the AMA today, was that it will be 100% chance to spawn. So at the top of the hour, you're going to get one of the events that Bigfoot shows up at, and it's going to be a guaranteed that he'll show up. And then you get a 4-star weapon. Or a 4-star, is it a weapon or is it just gear? Is it only weapon? No, it's not just weapons, because you can get, because some of the effects that he can drop are going to be on like gear, like limit breaking, for example, I think is one of the ones. 10 stamps is a ripoff on the scoreboard. Yeah, it was last season too. Well, I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't ever worry about it. Like remaster, remake. Yes, there is definitely a difference. Well, though, that's probably not a very nice thing to do, but he was going to bite me. I can tell. A little bit of range situation here. There we go. Now we should be able to get some ammo right here. Shotgun shells, more shotgun shells. All right, yeah, getting ammo. It's kind of interesting how quickly you can get ammo. Like it just piles up so quickly, even if you have to dump it and start over. How many canned squirrel stew do you recommend people to have to get to level 100 on the scoreboard? I don't recommend any canned squirrel stew. It's too damn heavy. Now, regular tasty squirrel stew, it depends on what you're doing. Like if you're grinding raids, you should be able to do that in, I don't know, less than 10, I would say. I mean, I think if you have 10, that'll be more than enough. If you're just grinding raids and you have lunch boxes going and stuff, should be more than enough. Yeah, he has one foot that's bigger than the other, which is why it's called Bigfoot. About making some of your Fallout 76 builds in New Vegas. There you go. This will be your second scoreboard. Did finally manage to get your first one completed, plus the Valentine's one. Nice, nice. Okay, so we just want this guy. Let's do this. It's more fun to kill him that way, right? I'm going inside, assuming I've got a key card that works. Yeah, I always like, when I'm doing this quest line, I always like to get it done. Like, once I go into Golly Mine, I like to get it all done. Because if I go back, like on another server or another day, I have to re-clear the mine. And I don't want to. I'm a customer, not a ghost. Constantine's launched a nuke. Is there that many nukes on this? For whatever reason, that feels like that's the 4th nuke, but I guess it's not.
Assaultrons are military-grade hardware, my professed liveling.
I don't know, Jules. Yeah, if you take a picture with Bigfoot, I don't know, maybe it's just let him find out. Yeah, take a picture of Bigfoot and you'll be like, that's a great picture. And then you go look at it and it'll be all blurry. All right, so I got the Assaultron card, which is what I wanted. I mean, I don't actually care. I could give her a Protectron body, it'd be fine.
Well, we pride ourselves on
Come
our
on.
dedication to quality.
Open, 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 open. 4 of your camp's locations, Bigfoot will spawn. Campfire Tales, free range, moonshine. Nice, there you go. So that means you're ready to go. There we go. All right, let's go back to the Wayward. We'll go here. Wait for the countdown because there's roaches upstairs. Did this quest. There's some good loot in the building. Yeah, there's actually good stuff. I mean, there's things like this, a military ammo bag, and if you have lockpicking, you know, up 3, yeah, there's good stuff all over. But unfortunately, this is not really a looting character. NCR Trooper armor was data mined. Looks really cool. Yeah, if it ever shows up. If it ever shows up in the game. That's always a question, because lots of stuff gets data mined and never makes it into the game. It's one of the reasons why if you talk about data mine stuff on the Bethesda Discord, they flip out and tell you to shut up. Basically. Nuke or Vashna? That's a good question. Way over. Hello. I don't know. I'm beelining for this. I didn't even notice where the nuke is.
Signals coming through loud and clear.
You know, I don't throw the word hero around a lot.
It is going to
Come over here and let's discuss, huh?
I'm discussing. I'm trying to talk without. Oh, there we go.
No.
It's true.
Now we got to go open. Yep, one more thing. Let's go talk to Crane. I'm ready.
All right then.
Oh, I got crap. Okay, let's see. What did she give me? Baseball grenade, beer, dram, healing salve, ultralight. We can learn that. We'll drink the purified water. We'll take one of the rataways. Drop the other ones.
There's a problem.
All right, I think we're good. Yep, I think we're good. Sitting nice and I guess I could have drinking the dram too. That would help with my thirst. Actually, does it? I don't know. Nuke, nuke, nuke. No, there was a nuke that was done.
Honey.
Where was the nuke anyway?
You awake?
Cranberry Bog. No. Where was the nuke? Oh, it's here. It's neurological warfare, right? Yeah, it's neurological warfare. Like, I don't see it. I'm sure it'll get done by the time Fashnot's over. Oh, wait, I gotta go up here.
What in the name of the hell you think you're doing?
I'm speeding things up, although this isn't really, I don't know if this really speeds things up or not, because Saul's still downstairs.
And why do you...
Duchess, he's right here.
Yeah, Saul's speaking through the walls, which kind of rhymes.
This was brash, but it wasn't wrong.
You went to the bog, yeah. Wrong place, wrong time.
Key card?
This...
All right, I'll take it. What do we got? Key card and a map. And a cap and a shotgun shells. All right, cool. I scored.
Golly mine.
Besides the glowing mask, the rest of the Fashnot items stink. True. That is true.
Son of a...
Suppose we don't...
Solomon.
Too soon.
Now, this cash.
We'll see what happens. I mean, that's the thing. There's like a big long wait for the, like, even if you decide to double dip, it's like, well, you still have a wait to get to that thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so I've got, oh, wait, am I going to get... No, I'm not getting any more stuff, right? Nope, no more stuff. Okay. Have a feeling that Appalachia will be a giant crater by the time the other games because of amount of nukes. Maybe? Still have gotten a going mask. Yeah, I've only gotten one. Need more bells. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh, what are people doing? Okay, Fashtad's got people, but I don't know if they're actually there. So it's one of those things where, because this last part is quick, I'll just go in there, kill some mole rats, and I'll be good. So maybe I should go to Helvetia. I don't really feel like doing the nuke yet. I've already got too many levels today. It's going too quick. Well, there's a good chance way over that one of the days this weekend, probably tomorrow, there's going to be an increased drop chance. So then you'll be able to maybe get something. Okay, so what do I have? I've got scatter shot. Oh, maybe I should do more easy target. I've got fashion tape. Okay, let's look here. All right, let's do more easy target. Since I'm going in on crippling, I might as well do more damage to I forgot how the alphabet works. More damage to crippled targets. There we go. All right. I'm guessing there's none of these other little arrows are going to be moving. But what I should do is check to see if there's any loose. Oh, someone's probably already. Oh, there's Jules. What? You didn't go to the nuke? Talk to the Master of Ceremonies. I'm trying if I can get to him. I'm moving rather slowly. Oh, find the marchers. Is there nope, nothing there. All right, let's find the people. Okay, he's got that one. Well, did you check the down there? There's a banana, something or other. There's a guy right here. There's a guy down there. I think this guy crashed. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, thanks for playing, Mandy. Have 0 glowing mass and you're going to keep it that way? Okay. That is always an option. Okay, so intestines, beeswax. All right, let's do. We need wood. I can go. The problem is I'll go pick it up and someone will just run in. Oh, there's wood right here. That's not very much. Actually, it might be. Let's see. Unless somebody, yeah. Okay. Well, there's wood. That's why I don't pick it up, because it's like as soon as I do. Okay, we've got intestines. Where's the body?
Thank you, research assistant.
Oh geez, intestine.
Complete and available for your.
Why let's do this.
Proceed to the parade. Start line.
This is so much easier with a bow and hat trick. It's like I just shoot one arrow with explosive, and next thing you know, I can just area loot and get all the intestines I need. Oh, he's got 6. I might have the other 6. I did. All right, look at that. I helped finally.
Intestines are plentiful and
do you think a reflex mod is fair trade for one? Don't have a clue. I don't know anything about what stuff's worth. Ever you hate this event even more? Yeah, it's not my favorite. Yeah, woodshed. No, my problem area was my limited AP. I thought by the time I ran all the way down there, I for sure wouldn't be fast enough. And I was right. I don't see any ground. Wasn't it over here last time? No, it was, where was it last time? I don't know. Was it over here last time? There's the ash pile, yeah. So then you look over here and go, is there any despawned anything? I don't see it. Did anyone deposit something good in here? There's a jackalope mask. Wait, was that the one I put in there? Might have been. Nobody wanted my jackalope mask. All right, so I'm 24, so my pump action shotgun is 9 levels behind, and my hunting rifle is still doing right. Sometimes you feel like you're the only 76 player who plays this game for fun. Yeah, but you have to think about it. So Hermos, just because those things aren't fun for you, everybody has fun differently. And so for some people, big damage numbers are what make it fun. Or collecting a lot of things is what makes it fun. So, you know, I think a lot of people play it for fun, but not everybody has the same definition of fun. Nothing good there. All right. I'm ready. Give me something to shoot. I got my gun. There we go. Feels a little underwhelming. Maybe because the fire rate isn't tremendously fast. All right, bashing frogs, not the best. Yeah, I didn't even put blocker on this character. It seems kind of pointless to pick that perk since in a few days it's not even going to be... It's not going to be all that amazing. There we go. Again, Hermos, to you is a chore. To someone else, it's going to be fun. I mean, that's the thing. Not everyone does things the same way. Is Helga the unique Tesla? Maybe? It might be. That might be Helga. There's the one that's the 2-shot that you can get. That's actually pretty good. It breaks pretty quickly. At least I remember it breaking, but it's really good. That's true. Mr. 3 thinks that getting, you know, all of the salt and pepper and picking up everything is fun. I don't. But, you know, again, that's the nice thing about the game. Some people think coming in and building camps nonstop all the time is fun, which I couldn't, you know, I could not be more bored by doing that. So, yeah, everyone's got their own thing. Minerva's going to have the Warglaive on the Chinese armor this week. Ah, okay. Warglaive's good. I definitely recommend, if you have a melee character, Warglaive's awesome. Especially if you're using Deal Sealer. Because you can do all kinds with that. But there's a lot of weapons that are like that. But yeah, Warglaive's solid. I like it. Helga's the, oh, that's the laser gun. Oh, and that, it doesn't have anything special about it either. It's like, what is it? It's like, is it the one that's anti-armor, faster fire rate, faster reload or something? I think that's what it is. But it doesn't have anything special about it. Like you could craft something identical. Whereas the Tesla's got double ammo capacity. So, and I think it's 2-shot, right? Isn't it like 2-shot with double ammo capacity? And so it's actually something special. And again, a rad storm. What is it with the rad storms today? Did used to have a lot of fun in this game. I guess you're just wanting to play a new Fallout game. Aren't we all? Sorry, I heard one. I don't think I shot anything. Oh well. Is there one in here? I keep hearing like shooting. Like it's a... I keep hearing like a hunting rifle. Maybe that... Oh, it could be Jewel, or it could be not Jules. It could be this person, T4 monster. Anti-armor damage while aiming 90% reduced weight. Really? That's the laser rifle that you get from seismic activity? I mean, not seismic activity, neurological warfare? That doesn't sound right, but that's exciting. All kinds of water or whatever. But in any event, it is one that you can craft and replicate yourself. There's nothing special about it. I don't think it's gonna show up. Oh, there he is. I got some hits in. V62 Helga, you just like the name weapons. Okay. kind of have a Warglaive. You got an Oathbreaker from Brio. Yeah. That's suppressors, right? Is what it is. Oh, okay. Oh, an Almask. It's not the Almask, though. Not the glowing Almask, because I can't get glowing I mean, I think if this happens in a Radstorm, that everything that drops should be glowing. Doesn't that seem reasonable? Like, if it's like Radstorm makes all of the masks glowing, that'd be neat. Hey, Paul. Paul London is decent. Yeah, I played it a bit. I played through it a while, and then I got to a point where every quest I was trying to do broke, and I couldn't really do anything, and I just stopped. Never went back to it, but that was a long time ago. Nimith has to make robots for this event a bit tougher so they won't easy to kill. In theory, that's what they did. Let's see. So we don't want that, and I don't want that. All right, let's drop a loot bag in the middle of the road here for the people. Let's see. Adhesive, Almas, meat. If I get a glowing mask, I'll wear it. But if other than that, I'm just gonna drop it. In testing, no. I think that's everything. Oh, no, wood, cloth, steel, rubber. I think that's everything, though. I think we're good. Yep. All right, we're good. Okay. Let's go back to Golly Mine exit and wrap this thing up. The map design was mucky. Yeah, well, the thing I didn't like about the map, honestly, was the fact that, number one, the water was like, you couldn't use the water, basically. The water was unusable, which I didn't like. I mean, with as much water as there was on the map, the fact that you couldn't use the water, I mean, if you go in the water, you're just dead. I didn't like that. I don't know. It just didn't resonate with me. It just, I mean, considering it was a mod, it was really well done. It just, for me, it just didn't, I was just kind of lukewarm on it. But I know a lot of people really loved it. A lot of people thought it was the best Fallout experience they ever had. So, you know, and that's fine. It just, for me, it was not that. Is that all of them? It wasn't that neat for me. I mean, it was fun for a bit, but yeah. Why not drop it in the box? Because I just didn't want to. I mean, I dropped it in the middle of the road along with a bunch of junk. But mostly I didn't want to. All right, is that all of them? All right. Let's get through here. 071990. Code never changes. Want to try the mod that turns Fallout 4 into Fallout 2? There you go. People give it too much credit due to the nature of its accomplishment, not the quality of my... Oh, okay. Well, I don't, you know... It was definitely, I mean, I guess they did work on... I mean, I didn't do any of the updates. Like, you know, so I'm sure the bugginess got fixed. Let's see, I want to go through here. And I do have lockpicking on my... Oh, I did have lockpicking on one of my pieces, but I got rid of it. The only thing the only criticism I would have, and that would be of the people who were like heaping praise on it, were the people that called it the best Fallout, that it was like better than Fallout 4. And it's like, no, it wouldn't exist without Fallout 4. So by definition, it can't be, you know, you can't climb on the back of something and then say you're better than that thing. And they didn't. It was just other, you know, other people. So I had an issue with that. But other than that, it's like, you know, for some people, they really liked it and it resonated with them, and that's great. For other people, it didn't. You know, I was one of the people that was like, it was fine. I didn't love it though. Is Fallout London is better than Fallout the Frontier? I mean, honestly, considering what they did, I mean, it's a massive project. I thought the voice acting was really well done. Honestly, I thought it was really good. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that was really good about it. It just, for me, wasn't really the Fallout experience that I was looking for. Oh, let's see, that can't be it. That could be it. It isn't. Sure. Nope. All right, log out. Gotta wait 10 seconds. Come on, let me back in. Still gotta wait. How about now? There we go. The easy ones are the hardest to crack. Cases. Well, that's not it. That's not it. That could be it. It's not, but it could be. That could be it actually, but see, that's a problem. You always end up with too many possibilities. Well, that's not it. That could fit. I hate the easy locks. Give me a harder lock. It's a lot easier to crack than the easy ones. But it is what it is. Modders fix bet, yeah. Modders fix Fallout games. Wrote. Let's see. How about this one? Let's see. That could be it. Ooh, 2. All right. I bet it's this. Too many possibilities is the problem. These easy locks are a lie. They're not easy. All right, we'll get this eventually. It's like, I'm not even guessing. I mean, you have to start off with a guess. And then, do I want to do this nonsense and just eliminate all of these? Oh, there we go. Let's eliminate some things. The worst is when it eliminates something that you've already tried. So eliminate all of the duds. The problem is my character doesn't have super high. I think it's until, well, let's see. There's not that many things. This is one of those things where keyboard and mouse, like a mouse is so much faster doing this than controller. Geez, there's no, oh, there we go. There's a thing. Another dud removed. Maybe. So that's like 2 duds removed. We should be pretty good at this point. It's an easy lock. It's supposed to be easy. There's another dud removed. All right, try as reset. Okay. So that was 1. Let's see. Taunt, no. That could be it. Ooh, 2. All right, pages. That could be it. That could be, okay, that's it. Finally, jeez, pain in the butt.
Boy. Detected. Registration complete.
All right.
Disabled. You may now suspend Pip-Boy at access point.
It's about time. This is supposed to be an easy thing. That one's dead. Tale of Two Wastelands mod. I tried watching. I watched Miniaturer do that. I didn't really see the point of it at all. To be honest, I mean, especially the way he did it. He just kind of used the New Vegas to cheese Fallout 3. So it's like he went to New Vegas, picked up a bunch of, ooh, there's gonna be like water and stuff in here. Like he goes to New Vegas basically to get a bunch of stuff so he can get rich. Oh, hey, Derek. Welcome aboard. Sure what there is in the way of food in here. Oh, there's that. Ooh, almost on the insect thing. So yeah, I heard about Tale of Two Wastelands. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. And then I watched it and went, I don't see the point. All right, I'm going to take something I don't actually want here. I mean, the hunting rifle will be okay, but I don't want to do... I don't want to use like that, a guaranteed drop thing. John Sawyer made his own New Vegas mod. Yeah, the J Sawyer edition. I've heard of it. Yeah, he actually has a channel, a YouTube channel, and he's got some interesting stuff on. I mean, I don't think he puts out stuff as often as Tim Kaine puts out stuff every day basically. But yeah, he's got some good. I think his philosophy of game development is pretty good as well. How many? Well, I have lots of shells. There's another. That'll get all my insects for the score that I don't need. At this point, I'm just looking for food. Might as well eat any food that's out. There's not that much. All right, that's good. Okay, let's go back to Duchess and give her the stuff. Did I watch the dev Q&A earlier? I did. Yes. Someone made a mod that combined Fallout 4 and 76. I don't know how that would even work. I mean, you'd need an offline version of 76 because you'd have to be able to hack into the servers. to connect Fallout 4. I don't think that would work. All right, so are we going in shooting or are we going in? I mean, I'm going in shooting. I'm always going in shooting. Not always, but these guys aren't crazy difficult to whatever. Oh, unlikely invitation. Let's get rid of that. What is that one? I don't even remember which one that is. Is that for the, that's probably Skyline Valley.
Well, well. We've been having a little
I like how I shoot him in the leg. And there we go. Little bit of XP. I told him that I would do the thing and he didn't believe me, so whatever.
I suppose that could have gone a lot worse. Honey, why don't you and I have...
When the game first came out, there was a mod that turned 76 into an offline game. Oh, really? Huh. I mean, I would love, I mean, honestly, having an offline version of this game would be really cool. Because you just think about what modders could do, you know, because if you look at 4, all the stuff they've done to 4, I would love to see some transformational mods that people could do in this game as well. I think you could see some amazing stuff. Thanks so much, Shopper.
Oh, my mistake. You took the words right out of my mouth.
So yeah, I think that would be cool if that was the thing.
It's more that, well...
Buy a PC just for that mod?
You and Bessie can go...
I can make it happen.
Attaboy. Well, honey.
I mean, the fact that you don't have a voice protagonist in this means they could, I mean, that's one thing that's weird about 4 is you end up with, you know, you get quest mods, but you have a voice protagonist and then you don't in the quest mod. I mean, AI is kind of taking care of some of that, but in some cases. I got a bow plan. That's pretty good. I might be able to make one of those someday. Let's see. Healing salve. No. Oh, I'm going to use the, okay, get rid of that. And then let's see here. I'm going to drink the purified water. I'm going to use the Radaway. I'm going to use the bow plan. And I have, all right, so I have 9 items because of the Furious Laser Pistol. I'm going to go scrap that though. And then I'll still be at 8 items. You always unalive them in the mill. There was a joke mod called Skyrim 76. All I do is remove every human NPC in Skyrim. That's kind of funny. That'd be Debbie Downer, but somebody would figure out how to screw other people. Oh, that absolutely. I mean, if you were to combine Fallout 4 and 76, absolutely. Like, there's no way they could do it. I'm only crafting this because maybe I'll learn Furious, although I don't know why I would care, but I unlocked a mod at least. All right, let's drop that, and that. All right, we're in pretty good shape as far as that goes. Get rid of my legendary mod. Use a Fallout 4 quest mod that just reuses character voice lines. Yeah, sometimes they'll do that, but sometimes they'll do things like nothing, where you have like no voice character at all. The modding has come a long way since the early days of Fallout 4, I will say. Yeah, my voice is about done. All right, I think we're going to call it here. I finished that quest. That was the goal. I don't know what I'm going to do next for a quest, but I wanted to get that one out of the way. I mean, kind of for the bow. It might be kind of interesting if I can ever craft a bow. You know, if I'm at an event and I scrap and I have a bunch of resources, maybe I could craft a bow. I don't know. I'm kind of liking just the random whatever I pick up and use that. So... But yes, I will be back. Yeah, next week will be a lot of me because I have a stream on Monday. I'll be doing patch notes on Tuesday, member stream on Wednesday, and then another stream on Friday. So four days of streaming if you're a member, 3 if you're not. But yes, everyone, yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm assuming Mr. 3 will be live in a bit. I'll probably join him. But yeah, everyone have a good rest of your day and a good weekend.